Hey guys, Coach Dennis here, Shut the F Up podcast with my buddy George Red, one of the fucking funniest motherfuckers around, one of the realest comedians around. And what better compliment can you get is for a comedian to being funny. This motherfucker's funny, and he speaks a lot of truth and a lot of knowledge. So I'm happy to have him on here today.
I'm not a comedian. I'm actually a country singer, and he got it all wrong. When the sun goes down on this side of town.
Motherfucker can sing, man. He can sing. He can sing. He can dance. He can tell comedy. He's a triple threat.
Yeah, dude. I started tap dancing when I was when I was how old am I now? 39?
39?
Yeah. So
you're young, bro.
Yeah, dude. I started tap dancing. I'm a professional. I started like 5 days ago.
Did you really?
No.
All right, on another note, what's the deal with the hat for real though? What's the deal with the hat?
Well, I'm country, though. I'm from Texas. This is what I am.
Okay.
I'm from West Texas. I'm from Lubbock, Texas.
So you were born in Lubbock?
Yeah, I was born in Lubbock, Texas. Yeah.
Raised in Lubbock?
Raised in Lubbock, and I came here when I was about 14. I've always been a country boy, but at the same time, I'm a city boy at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where
and a gangster.
Where are you staying now? Where are you living now?
I stay in Addison.
Addison, okay.
Yes,
that's where all the gangsters live. Addison!
No gangsters live in Addison. You got rich gangsters.
Rich gangsters. Rich gangsters. Those are the real ones, man. Those are the real ones. Yeah, they know how to make money.
Yeah, I live in a building. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in a house or nothing like that, but it's for now.
So take us through growing up. Like, did you always want to be a comedian? Did you always?
No, I never thought I had the chops for it, man. To tell you the truth, when I was a kid, my thing was I grew up in a religious household. I don't know if you ever did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, my parents were really religious.
Yeah.
Like my dad, he's a preacher.
Oh, okay.
So I grew up on the road traveling. So it's kind of the same thing as being a comedian. You know what I'm saying? You're always on the road and shit. So I kind of fell into the same thing. Comedians, preachers do the same shit, but they're trying to save you to God and get all your money. And I'm just trying to make you laugh and get all your money. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it was just, we were always on the road, and that's kind of what it is,
So you got used to being on the road, and so how did you always used to make your friends laugh? When did you know that you were funny? Like, was it something that you started noticing as you got older, like your teenage years, your adult years, or were you funny even like as a little kid, like entertaining people? Or
well, my family are like ball busters, like all day long. You get my dad and his brothers together. He has 8 brothers and 3 sisters. Yeah, you get them together in the same room. Oh my God!
So there's 12 of them total.
Yeah, all of them. They are breaking balls all day long. It's so fucking hilarious. You know what they used to tell me? I was a young kid. Look, listen. I had a size 13 shoe.
Yeah. At
9 years old, they used to call me bread loaves. Bread loaves.
That's funny, man.
There goes Flipper. When I would go swimming and shit, and I was a fast swimmer. They were right. I was Flipper. You know what I'm saying? But they get at you. You know what I'm saying? It was just always constant ball busting. And then, but the thing was, like, because they were Christians, we watched a lot of like old school comedy, like Three Stooges, Jerry Lewis, Bob Hope, that type of shit. So like, I always loved comedy. The first time I saw stand-up comedy was crazy, dude. I saw it with my Theo Israel right before we went to go see the Mortal Kombat live performance in Houston. And I saw an actual stand. I was like, people can talk like that?
How old were you then? Do you remember?
I was 13.
Wow. You saw your first comedy show.
Yeah, dude. And then that night, they all went to sleep. And I said, Theo, is it okay if I put these DVDs were new then? Is it cool if I put these DVDs in and shit? And the first time I saw Raw. First time I saw
Eddie Murphy Raw. That's a fucking classic.
Yeah, but you know what really got me? was You So Crazy, Martin Lawrence.
Martin is fucking, man. When Martin was in his prime, dude, he was one of the GOATs, one of the best ever in his prime, dude.
My
dude, killing it, bro. Killing it.
Dude, I was sitting there as a 13-year-old Christian boy, like, oh my God, what is going on here? Right? I was like, could I ever do this? I was like, hell no. So, but then I got hooked on Chris Rock. And so, growing up, you know what I'm saying? Chris Rock, bigger and blacker, was everything to me.
Yeah,
you know
he's the GOAT. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's the GOAT of all goats.
You think so? So who's okay? So if you had to list
of all goats,
okay, if you had to list them from
all goats,
your top. Let's go with top 5 GOATs. Who's your top 5 comedians? Of
Chris
all time?
Rock, dude.
Chris Rock. Okay, he's number 1.
Number 1, even over Chappelle,
Damn,
Richard Pryor.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, George Carlin, everybody.
George Carlin, everyone. Dude, whoa. Chris Rock is so prolific because this shit is real. And he never chose to be one of the GOATs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, yeah, I mean, Chappelle is the bomb.
Right.
He's a GOAT, of course. Richard Pryor's a GOAT. Carlin is a GOAT. You know, Don Rickles is another GOAT. There's just so many. Right. You can't name a number 1, but in my life.
Right.
In my life.
Yeah.
Chris Rock, forget about it. That's it.
The GOAT. He's funny, man. So what do you think about the slap?
Chappelle.
What do you think about Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith?
I think Will Smith's a piece of shit.
Yeah?
You know, he's a bitch, dude, because the thing is, he's in comedy too. He knows, look, dude, when you're in our business, we know what's up. He was trying to make a statement. Maybe Jada made him feel like a bitch for so long, or however he felt like a bitch. It was an ego thing. He had to go up there and he had to make a statement to make himself feel bigger. And that was the wrong thing to do. And he did it with another fellow comedian. Now, he's not a stand-up comedian, but he is a comedian.
Oh, yeah, Will Smith's a fucking funny motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
He's a comedian,
dude,
man.
I love Will Smith.
He's talented, bro. He can act, he can rap.
Dude, I grew up with Will Smith.
He's funny.
I love the guy. I love all his work. The thing is that he chose that moment, you know, to like really, like, he fucked up.
And the thing that, in my opinion,
and he fucked up with Chris Rock, dude.
Yeah, in my opinion, it showed like such a lack of respect, man.
Well,
it's such a big lack of respect. He wouldn't have done that to certain other people.
Look,
you know,
I would have understood if like Brad Pitt, got up and went and slapped Chris Rock,
right,
because he's not a comedian,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But Will Smith knows what's up,
right?
You know.
So do you think Will Smith? Like, The Rock is kind of funny too, right? He's got some humor. He's not a comedian, but let's say The Rock was up there and doing the same. He said the same joke about. Do you think about Jada? You think Will Smith would have went up and slapped The Rock? Like, honestly, would he slap Dwayne Johnson like that? You know what I'm saying? Fuck no. And so that's, to me, that's what makes it, for me, the fact that he wouldn't do that to anybody else shows that that's a fucked up move to do. But he would only slap Chris.
But they had beef, before.
I didn't know they had beef before.
Yeah, that's like industry, like
knowledge. Shit. I didn't know that. So are you able to talk on that? Or?
Nah, I'm not gonna talk on that. No.
You can't talk on that beef?
Nah.
Was that fucking Illuminati shit, man?
No, it's not Illuminati shit, bro. It's just, you know, it's Illuminati shit.
Come on, like, I still got gigs to make. I still got fucking shows to do. I need to get that Netflix special going. I can't step on too many toes to the top, man.
No, man. It has nothing to do with like that Illuminati shit. The thing is that, you know, people have history. You know what I'm saying? And I just think I really feel that it was an ego hit towards Will Smith, and he had to all right, he just came off of being a character of what's her name, the tennis player.
Serena Williams?
Yeah.
And Venus Williams.
Yeah. So he was very protective of them. So being an actor, you get into that character and you feel that emotion and how much protection he had over them. And I think that, you know, when you get into a character as an actor, that really falls, I mean, you're going to feel that all the way through until you can release it for a long time. And I think that he felt like an aggressor. He felt like a protector. He felt like all that was happening, and it's inside of his body. And then when you know, Chris came with, it was a stupid joke. The G.I. Jane joke was stupid.
Right.
Yeah, nothing to get mad about, but at the same time, he felt like he needed to protect his wife. He went up there and he slapped him.
So do you think Chris handled it well, or you think what do you think Chris should have done at that time?
I think Chris should have shot that motherfucker right in the face. Bow! Dude, there's no respect for Will Smith at what happened. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what do you think he should have done? I mean, you think Chris should have just hit him back, or just backed off, or just ran off stage, or you think he did what he was supposed to do, just kept it going?
Dude, Chris Rock handled that shit right,
like a G. Yeah.
But he was the presenter, he was the host, and as a professional,
he handled himself very well.
Oh my god, dude! I would have lost it.
I would have beat the shit out that motherfucker. With the mic in my hand, just fucking smashing it.
Yeah, all the white people would have been saying black people are bad because we can't even put them on TV. You know, I would have just lost it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's say George Lopez is hosting some shit, and you go upstage.
George Lopez coming out with a Uzi.
No, can't take these Latinos anywhere, man. They're fucking fighting on the stage.
Yeah, they're fighting on the stage.
In the history of this fucking thing, nobody's ever just thrown down.
Chris Rock is a class act. Mm-hmm. He's a true class act. He's probably one of the last ones that comes from the 80s, right? Mm-hmm. From show business, like real show business, right? So we have show business now, but we all have like a little bit more leniency, you know what I'm saying? But Chris Rock is from old school show business. He's from old school, like Seinfeld show business. They grew up in the same. They're the same class of the comic strip in New York in the.
So
80s.
Do you think that's like the golden era of comedy? You think if you had to pick any era, the golden era, do you think that is the golden era?
I don't know if it's a golden era, but I will say it's an era. You know, and Hollywood and all that. That's one thing. We're in a whole different level now. Like a lot of us, like now comedians now, we have the ability to do shit on our own. We don't need Hollywood. We don't need nobody.
Right.
We can make our shit happen. Dude, I was kicking with Tony Hinchcliffe the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did I need Hollywood for that shit?
No.
Yeah. I did Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Did I need Hollywood for that shit? No. Dude, I got drunk with Brian Simpson on tequila the other day. We was just upstairs at the Vulcan. Did I need Hollywood for that shit? No.
That's dope, man.
So like there's a freedom now. But when you're talking about Chris Rock, you're talking about Will Smith, you're talking about a whole different thing that used to be the dominant. Hollywood used to be this thing, and for them to do that, and Will Smith is a dumbass, dude, because what he did was he actually attacked his own career, because that was the only time, because I don't know if you remember Jada Smith the year before, they boycotted the Oscars.
Okay.
Because there was no black nominees or whatever, right? And then finally he got nominated and won an Oscar, right? And before his blessing, the devil stepped in. And he went in and he fucked his own fucking shit up that night.
Damn, I didn't even. That's a great point. I didn't. Think about
he fucked up his own shit, bro.
I didn't think about it that way.
And he didn't only fucked up his own shit. He fucked up his own shit for black people. You know what I'm saying? Because he won an Oscar. Finally won an Oscar, but he tainted it. No one didn't even recognize his Oscar. They just remember the slap.
So do you think it was something that he was doing on his own, or you think he felt something way because of his wife? Was he under a lot of pressure, you think, from his wife, like to do something?
Nah. You know, everyone tries to blame it on Jada, but you know what? A man is a man. A man makes his own decisions. You know, he did it on his own, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he made a bad decision. Yeah, it was fucked up. But you did it on fucking international TV.
So you think he regrets it?
Of course he does. Yeah. He said it.
Yeah.
You know, even with media, whatever. But like, why would you do that? You tainted your own Oscar. The first time you get an Oscar, dude, look, who gets Oscars?
Yeah.
Imagine you get an Oscar.
Bro, that's like 1 out of 7 billion people.
Dude, imagine you work 30 years, your whole life, trying to get this one recognition from the Academy of this industry that you're part of, right? And you finally do that, right? and right before you even receive your award, you fucking taint it with some bullshit like that. Dude, no one is ever gonna remember Will Smith getting an Oscar. They're gonna.
I didn't even know he got an Oscar till now. Yeah. I had no idea he got an Oscar.
Exactly.
I just learned that he got an Oscar right now.
But do you know what they remember? The slap.
That's all I know. That's all I know. I didn't watch that shit.
Yeah.
I never watched that stuff, and then I didn't know he got an Oscar. But now I know he slapped somebody.
Yeah, and you know what? And Chris Rock will always be remembered as a class act. He took it right. He made it funny. He made it part of the room, and he just kept going.
The fucking
That's
legend,
a true professional, dude.
The legend.
That's the most class act of anyone that you can ever think of in this business in the world, in the whole entire world.
So it is elevated Chris and de-elevated Will.
There's an earth.
Right.
And Chris Rock is number one.
That's dope, man. That's smart. But some guys do stupid shit over when it comes to women. Yeah. You know,
but I still think Will Smith should be forgiven.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Because he has a lot of good work, and dude, I saw him in Emancipated. Did you see that one?
Is it good?
Yeah, on Apple. He plays a slave.
He's a great actor. He's one of my favorite actors of all time, man. Will Smith's one of the greatest actors of all time.
Great movie, dude.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll support him forever.
Oh yeah.
But that one little
Some guys, man, when it comes to their girl, they're like, man, I got to do something.
I don't think it had nothing to do with her.
No. Just it
was his ego.
It was his ego, like
because he's thought of as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's always been thought of as a bitch.
Oh, because men think he's a bitch. Men think he's a bitch, or he's got it in his head. I got to prove myself to these dudes. That's crazy how he can be that successful and still trying to prove himself.
On the street,
yeah. On the street,
but
who gives a fuck, man? He's made so much money.
Apparently,
he cares.
Apparently, he did.
But I don't give a fuck. I don't have any money.
Keep my name, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. Yeah, he got gangster.
Yeah,
a little bit. You know what? It's like a lion. You know, you put him in the zoo for a minute, but the nigga got to war every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
got to come out and say what he is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can be cool, I can be civilized, you know what I'm saying? But every now and then, I'm going to snap on your bitch ass. It's like the tiger. Like you have a pet tiger and they're like, oh shit, that tiger bit that bitch. Well, yeah, the tiger bit that bitch because that's what tigers do.
Right.
You can't just keep them on the leash all the time. So it's like Will. I mean, it's any man. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's any man, but he comes from Philly.
Right.
He's even as a young man, even though that he was successful and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he snapped. He's just like, fuck this. He's like, I'm not gonna take no shit for nobody. I want people to know that I'm real.
Right.
So, but it was the wrong decision.
Right.
But still, I understand where he came.
Yeah. No, I love Will Smith. I love Chris Rock. They squashed the beef. Whatever.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't. God dang, the story continues, the saga continues, man.
Chris ain't fucking forgiving that motherfucker.
Family feud, bro. Whoa.
No, it's not even a feud. No. Chris just said you're eliminated from my whole life.
Oh shit, he's just like that.
It's done.
Chris don't play. He cut him off. Chris does not play.
You did it on fucking international TV, dude. Dude, it's over.
Damn.
Like you made the biggest mistake of your life. You know what I'm saying? With Chris, you know what I'm saying? Maybe will he get work again? Who knows? We'll see.
Damn.
I mean, Will Smith is a big name.
He's a big name,
he's
man.
He's a blockbuster. You know what I'm saying?
Multiple time blockbuster, man.
But
he's up there with the fucking Schwarzeneggers and the fucking Stallones, and you got fucking Will Smith, man. That motherfucker, he's the big dog.
He is the big dog, but what happened? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
So switching gears. So you moved. You saw the comedy shows. You grew up in a Christian household, and then from there, did you? Now we're getting into the late teens. You're going to high school. Were you making your friends laugh all the time, and they're telling you to get into comedy, or were you thinking about going to comedy after high school? Or
well, actually, I never thought about being in comedy. I never thought I could be part of show business.
Mm-hmm. So what were you thinking you were going to end up doing?
Selling drugs.
Selling drugs? Is that what you were doing before?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, see, my thing, I was a gangster, dog. So, my whole thing was, I was just trying to survive the next day. because I was kicked out of my house.
Oh shit! How old were you?
I was 16.
16. Damn, you started slanging dope at 16 or
at 16.
Wow.
I didn't have a home, so then my homeboy put me down. He's like, "If you're gonna live here, you gotta sell dope." So then I started selling dope, and I'm talking about real dope. I'm not talking about like weed. I'm talking about like
dope,
crack. Yeah. I'm talking about meth. I'm talking about heroin, and shit like that.
And that was here in Dallas or somewhere else?
In Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, well, if I can stay here, I'll sell this dope. I have my corner. I have my block actually. I used to have to fight for that block sometimes. Niggas would come in and like try to fucking take shit, and then we'd have to take them out. You know. Yeah. But that's a whole different thing.
So you were fighting. You're trying to survive. You're trying to so you weren't even thinking about. Were you even thinking about the future at that point? You're just thinking day to day.
Yeah. But I was always funny. But the thing was, I never thought about funny being a business. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember that I would plot funny things I would say before I would go out in the day to make my friends laugh.
Oh, yeah. What about your customers? Did you ever make your customers laugh or just your friends?
Nah, fuck them, man. Shit, I wanted my money
Hey, you're like, I'm not joking with you, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm serious. I'm joking with my homeboy here.
Yeah, I'll break your legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, but every day I was thinking of like new things like how can I be like what can I say to make everyone's day better? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know? And that was always throughout my life. And I never thought about being a comedian, man. But when I got older, then I got into business. I got into marketing. And then I met this doctor with a dental office. And I grew that dental office from 2 offices to 26 dental offices throughout Texas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So then I got into business. I went to college.
How'd you get into that? And how'd you get away from the drugs and stuff?
It was just like... I don't know, God maybe. You know what I'm saying? It just happened, dude. But I had this.
So how old were you now? So you were selling dope from 16 to what?
I always sold dope.
Okay.
I always sold dope, even when I was doing legitimate business.
Okay, so you were still selling dope. How'd you get hooked up with a dentist?
So I was working at Foley's. For y'all, that's kind of like a Dillard's.
Yeah, back in the day, 100,000 years ago for you youngsters.
Yeah, Macy's bought out Dillard's. But anyway, I was selling comforters and shit, and I was getting paid like, I don't know, $18 an hour, which was really good.
Sell blankets?
Yeah, plus commission. But but dude, you're selling big blankets.
Right.
Yeah, so so anyway, this doctor comes in, and he comes in. I don't know he's a doctor. Him and his wife Leanne come in, and if you look him up on Wikipedia, it's Dr. Malouf. He's the richest dentist in the world.
What's the name of his practice that you were helping him with? Do you remember or no?
I can't say it.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, you can Google it.
There's a lot of lawsuits.
Oh shit.
But anyway, he's he's $1 billion dentist in the whole entire world, the most richest dentist in the world, Richard Malouf. Anyway, they come in. And then...
So you went from slanging dope to slanging blankets. That's real gangster.
No, I was still selling dope.
And you're still selling both. But did you have the dope in the blankets? You did get a 2-for-1?
Yeah. So anyway, I sold, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000 that day.
Damn.
So I made about $3,000 commission that day, plus my $18 an hour. I mean, I was doing good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he tells me, he was like, we need a marketer. You know, we want to market our business.
And he just met you that day, or was he constantly? Oh,
no, wow. It was just that day. And I was like, I don't know nothing about teeth. What do I know about teeth?
Yeah.
I know meth heads.
Yeah.
They need teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I went in and then, but I started learning the business, and over a few years, I started requesting more money, and then we grew the business. And then I had actually strategies how to build each office. So like right now, if you're a doctor, a dentist, or a private practice medical guy, look, dude, I could turn your whole business around. Like in 6 to 9 months, I could get you another office. I mean, I was just like, all right, what's our budget? What's going on? And I just started asking questions, and I was just like, what am I bringing in? So I turned an office that was bringing in $30,000 to $40,000 a month, which is good, right, to $120,000 a month. Now, when I knew I was bringing numbers like that, I started requesting a higher pay.
Mm.
And then I was just like, how much can I more do, right? And then I was just like, I can hire people to do the same thing that I do.
Mm.
And that's when there was a time where I had 36 vans. I had over 100 employees.
So where did you get that business acumen from? Like, what?
I don't know.
Did you were you in college at the time?
No.
Wow.
I was just streets.
Just a hustler, street smart.
Yeah, dog, just the streets, dog. And I made a lot of money. And then at the same time, I was working at the radio station at K104.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to MTV and started doing shit there. And then I had my own TV show that I did at Fox. And then I was just into the entertainment world. I always loved comedy. Comedy was always like, I couldn't wait for Chris Rock's next thing. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I could ever be a comedian. But then I met a comedian. I'm not going to say his name. But I met him. And then I started producing him for 7 years. And then I was just like, what the fuck? And my brother, G Spook from K104, wanted to do comedy. I started writing for him. He's dead now. He died a couple years ago. But he was one of the biggest personalities in DFW. And I started writing for him. And then he started blowing up. And then he told me, he goes, I don't want to do this no more. He goes, it makes me too nervous. I'm supposed to be a radio DJ. I just wanted to try. He goes, George, why don't you do it? That's when it changed. He goes, why don't you do it? And I was like, I'm the guy that pulls the strings. I'm the producer. I'm the guy behind the curtain. You will never see me, but you see on my shows. And he goes, you should do it. And I'm like, man, it's like in my head, I'm like, you're going to put me in front stage, in the spotlight? And then he goes, dude, everything you write, it's your shit. It's not even my shit. I'm just saying it. He was like, you can do it. And I was like, all right. So my first show was at House of Blues. I produced my first show. And it was packed like over 500 people, almost 1,200 people. And I did my first show. People laughed. And I got so high off the laughs. There's a video online somewhere. You can probably find it. And where I'm just like, oh my God, I'm a fucking comedian. And I'm there at the House of Blues. Like,
and that was your first show?
My first show.
That's dope, man.
I never did an open mic. I didn't even know. I didn't know open mics existed.
So how did you prepare? You just fucking said fuck it. You wrote your shit, and then you just fucking did it.
Yeah, and I prepared because I didn't know. No one would tell me. Like, I was fucking with other comedians, and they wouldn't. I took them out to dinner. I took them out to lunch. I took them out for drinks, and they wouldn't give me no information.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck y'all niggas, bro. Like, dude, I've been putting you on for 7 years, and you still don't fucking give me no information. You know what? I'm gonna do it on my own. So I did it on my own. I found out, and then there's a guy named Jamie Gravy. He goes by Jamie Gravitt now. He's been on tour with Eddie Griffin for 5 years. But he was on the Showtime special and all that shit. But he even told me, he was like, man, dude, he goes, I would never been prepared for that special if I didn't do the House of Blues with you. Right? And then he said, you should come to my open mic. I was just like, what's an open mic?
So your first gig was a paid gig?
It was my gig. Yeah. I made like, I don't know, like 10 grand.
That's fucking dope, man. Damn, you hit the ground running, bro.
I always do, bro. Because I know the business, you know what I'm saying? Now, as a comedian, you want to earn that respect. So as a comedian, they started paying me $25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like me as a producer, I know how to make money. I know how to, get through life and shit like that. But like as a comedian, you want to earn where they pay you to be a comedian,
right? Instead
of you paying yourself as a comedian.
So he invited you to the open mic. You go to the open mic.
How was it? Sucked.
Yeah, you bombed.
Oh, dude, I bombed so many times. Forget about it, dude.
But that one. So the first one you fucking killed. The second one you bombed.
It's an open mic. I'm sucking dicks for like fucking 6 months. Bowls of dicks, bro. Like if you had, do you ever eat cereal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Imagine eating cereal with like all dicks.
That would suck. That would not be good, man.
That's exactly.
That sounds like a terrible experience.
It's all fucking dicks and gagging and just like it's bad for like 6 months.
But it develops that mental toughness. Because you need thick skin to be a comic. You can be all fucking getting too sensitive, getting up slapping people for making jokes.
You got to earn your chops. Mm-hmm. You got to learn the shit, and you got to learn the craft, and you got to put your time in, man. You know what I'm saying? And in comedy, it's just like that. Like, for instance, when you look at a successful comedian, right? They're 10 years in the game, and they're successful. Where they're like living comfortably and shit like
making
that.
Making a living at it.
Making a great living at it and shit like that. But then you think about a doctor. A doctor goes to school for 8 years.
Right.
Gets a residency for another 4 years. So in 12 years, that doctor's starting to kind of live okay.
Right.
Kinda.
Right.
Still has roommates.
Right.
15, 20 years into the game, that's when they really
That's when he's in his prime. That's just people to understand. Most men we don't get in our prime till we hit 40s and 50s. That's men. Most women are in their prime in their 20s.
Exactly.
And guys, we don't, because, in our 20s, we don't know shit. 30s, 40s, now you start fucking putting shit together, making moves. You're wiser. You're slowing down. You're not trying to go so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
50, you're making the right moves. You've already been through all the mistakes when you were younger and learned from it.
Yeah.
And you were dropping gems when you first got here, just about like relationships and women and psyche and all that shit that I just started learning at almost 43. Like, I just realized some shit like, a week or two ago. You're
43, but you look like you're 28.
Thanks, bro. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So, but yeah, Nick, you spit knowledge. You know what I mean? That's what I noticed about you. Like, you analyze things and you're able to break it down and convey it where like everybody can understand what the fuck you're saying, what you're talking about. And and I was like, man, stop talking. Like, this is like gems. This is shit that needs to go on the podcast. So guys coming up, like some of the stuff you were telling me earlier, I wish I would have known that as a young man. Yeah. Some of that stuff might have even saved my marriage, You know what I mean? Like, it could have.
Don't put that pressure on me.
Yeah. Where were you, George? Where were you?
Put that pressure on me, dog.
Where were you? I wish I would have known this, but it's just, it's real shit, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole point of life is just like that. You want to keep learning. You want to get better. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But the mistakes in life are the best things in life. Like, for instance, like when we go through mistakes, we beat ourselves up. Mm-hmm. Right. But it's the most beautiful thing because failing, right, in life is the best teacher. Mm. That's where you find where you say, that's the wrong way. Mm. That's the wrong way. You gotta fail, man. And some people, when they fail, they just quit. They're just like, oh, it's all fucking over. Yeah. It's over. Fuck my life. I'm a loser. Mm. No, you're not, dude. Learn the lesson that life gives you. Yeah. Learn the fucking lesson. Like, I mean, you do jiu-jitsu, right? Right. How many times do you fail?
All the time. Every fucking day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, yeah.
Yeah, every fucking time that you roll with somebody, right? Yeah. You learn how to be better through your failure. Yeah. You're like, oh shit, they tapped me out. Yep. How do I not?
Or even if I do well, I'm sure you're the same way. Yeah. I'll go back and watch a fight and be like, fuck, I fucked up here. Even if I won, I'm like so critical of myself. And I'm sure you're the same way where you look at your sets and sometimes they're hard to watch. Yeah. Let me listen
it's to always hard to watch.
And you're like, fuck. And you might have killed. But you're like, God damn, that sucks. Yeah. I could have went this way or this way, Yeah.
And
it's you're trying to learn.
That's the one thing I like about comedy, and I think it relates to like fighting, because like if it's boxing or jiu-jitsu or mixed martial arts or whatever it is, I find when I discuss my conversation with people that do that, right, it's always the same conversation. You got to be conditioned, you got to stay in the flow, you cannot stop. And you always feel rusty if you take 2 days off. Or
there you go.
Days off, you know what I'm saying?
It's so relatable, man.
Yeah, you gotta be like fluid.
Right.
Like Bruce Lee used to say, you gotta be like water.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be like water. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, you can fill any pot. You can be
Gotta
any
go with the
shape,
flow, man.
do whatever. You got to be like water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, comedy is the same thing, even though it's like, us talking and mixed martial arts or jiu-jitsu or whatever, it's more of a technique and shit like that. We still have techniques on how we fuck with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen some comedians not be able to handle that. Even pros, they might get a heckler or whatever, and they'll just fucking hang up the mic and get off stage. Especially an open mic, like, fuck this, I'm out of here. And I'm like, oh shit, like that motherfucker just walked off stage. That's what blew me away is how many pros were like a lot of the amateurs. They'll just fucking, some of them go up there and just gut it out, and it's a train wreck the whole way. But you got to give them props for fucking not hanging up and walk, because they want to just hang it up and walk off the stage, but they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna just keep going.
Like, how many times have you had a round with somebody where you're just like, I'm losing this whole thing?
Yeah, all the time.
But you're like, I'm gonna finish it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it all that I have. And then at the very end, you learn something, right? So it's the same thing through a bombing, right? When you go through a bombing and you're bombing on stage as a comedian, you're learning so much. I don't know if it was Jerry Seinfeld or who it was who said this, but they said pain is a lot of information hitting you at once. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with that pain is what makes you a master of that information,
That's fucking dope.
Like it's just all hitting you at once and you're like, it could be mental or it could be physical, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of information hitting you at once, and you have to figure out how to deal with that information. How do I break this up? How do I make it happen? How do I make it make sense? You know what I'm saying? And us as a people, right? If you're intelligent, right? You have to be intelligent on the mat. You have to be intelligent on stage. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is, you have to articulate your things, even if it's not in words. You might articulate your shit through movements and, how to get through certain things and how to overcome certain obstacles, right? On stage, you're at the same time, it's all live. Nothing's prepared. Nothing's...
It's like being in a fight. Dude, nothing's rehearsed. You're just going, and this motherfucker swings at you this way, and you're like, oh shit, I've been training for him to fucking, tackle me or take me down with a wrestling shot. But this motherfucker's throwing fucking right hooks to my fucking side of my head, and now I gotta you know what I mean? Like it's he's going for a choke, and I didn't know this motherfucker even knew jiu-jitsu.
It's all in real time. It's all in real time.
Right. You got to make those adjustments.
Yeah, even when you're talking, it's all in real time.
Dude, I've been to your shows, man. I've been to your shows, and you fucking navigate that shit. All of a sudden, somebody's fucking interrupting your shit, or they won't stop yelling some dumb shit, and you'll just fucking, and you figure it out, man. You get it done. And sometimes you're like, you know what? Fuck all this shit that I had planned. Let's go to this other shit. Maybe you're plan B, plan C, or you just know how to fucking
maneuver.
That's impressive, man. Because I've been to some of your shows where some of the guys are just they're drunk. Or they're drunk and high, or they're crossfaded, or they're trying to show off, or they got egos, or whatever the fuck it is. And then you just fucking handle that shit like a professional.
Well, like a lot of comedians, bro, like they take it in offense, right? Like when there's
I've seen some of that. Yeah,
they get mad. Yeah, and I'm just like, look, like for me, like in my shows, when someone starts heckling, I'm like, the guy or the woman is probably drunk. They just want to be part of the show. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, let's make it part of the show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like my main thing is I don't want to offend nobody. I want everyone. Look, they don't know they're doing wrong. Right. They paid money to be here. Yes. Right? So I don't take it in offense. I'm just like, okay, well, let's fuck around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get out of hand, I'm going to fuck your ass up. Yeah. I'm going to make you look stupid. Stupid. Don't fuck with me. They're going to be like, put that motherfucker in suicide watch. George went in on that motherfucker. He's rethinking his whole life right now. Hey, dude. I had this show at, it was in Arlington. It was at Mavericks, right? With Panda, Fernando Chacon, right? Okay. He produced it. So I'm up there, and this girl just comes up, just starts talking shit, dude. She's talking just mad shit. So I was trying to make it cool. Where like I was like, okay, you want to be heard, all right, whatever. So I was making it funny, but she just didn't stop the whole show. The whole show, she just kept on, just talking shit. I was like, oh, so you're gonna come over here and then you're trying to like, seduce me with those big titties. And she goes, why are you talking about my titties? Because I said, you're my baby mama, and it's fucked up that you keep coming over here and you're trying to seduce me and you come to my shows. It's enough that I pay you child support. She goes, I'm not your baby mama. I said, yes, you are. You're my baby mama, and you keep fucking up my shows. I said, people, isn't it fucked up? She follows, she's like stalking me, right? And everyone's just like on my side, bro, right? At the very end, I don't know this bitch. She's not my baby mama. At the end of the show, dude, everyone's just like, I'm so sorry that your baby mama keeps stalking you. I'm so sorry. She's like, you must. I had different people. I had another woman come up to me. She was like, you're going through some hard times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that she keeps coming and interrupting your shows.
Damn.
Put her hand on my shoulder. And I was just, I didn't correct them.
Damn. What about the girl in the audience? What did she do? Did she just stop after a while?
No, she left.
She left? She got up and left in the middle of the show?
Well, I mean, I don't want to go through the whole thing, but it was a long fucking heckling session. It was my first only negative heckling session. I've had a lot of hecklers.
Right, but this one was the worst one.
Yeah. But this one just like, she just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I don't know what her problem was, dude. Wow. But like at the end of the day, she went home and then, or she left or whatever the fuck. Her boyfriend tried to fight me.
At the show? After the show?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually,
he was trying to pull a Will Smith on your ass.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, let's go, nigga. Like,
oh, shit. You didn't handle it like Chris Rock with poise and grace.
No.
You were like, no, we can box, motherfucker.
No, it's in the back. Dude, I'm a gangster, dog.
You're like, we can box. Bro, you thought I was going to... No, we could just right here, like let me go out back and handle up.
No, let's catch this paper, bro. Let's catch this paper, bro.
You want to go? Let's go.
Look, first off, I don't want to fight nobody.
Right.
I never want to fight.
Right.
That's not my personality. That's not what I want to do. But I grew up in the hood, and I went to prison. My whole thing is like, look, if you want to catch paper, let's catch paper. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit over with.
So what you mentioned about prison, was that after you started doing gigs and you started doing shows and you found comedy and you're working for the dentist? So were you still working for the dentist and then you got into some shit and got locked up, or were you not working for the dentist anymore? You're just doing the entertainment shit, or?
Well, I had a few contracts with different dental offices. Mm-hmm. Not just one dentist. I had a few different dental offices, and then I was doing radio and television, and then I caught that case. And then
what was the case? Can I ask what it was?
Nah, I don't want to talk about it. It's too boring. Mm. So anyway,
so how long did you serve?
2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah. And then I got out, and then that's when like you met me.
Was it 2 years like federal, state?
It was state.
Yeah. So you did hard time. It wasn't a resort.
No.
It was not a resort. Like, some of these federals.
Well, no. Yeah, federal, they have air conditioning and shit.
They have fucking ice cream machines and a fucking DJ recording booth and fucking pool tables and video games. And
it's like in Texas, it's like a chicken coop.
Wow.
You stay, literally, it's a chicken coop. So you stay in these warehouses.
So what do you think? Okay, so so you get locked up, you get convicted. Talk to me your first day of fucking going into prison, because a lot of people start like imagining what it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, and how they would do, like, I'll fucking knock out the first big motherfucker I see. I'm gonna do this and that. Shit, yeah. So for you, what was it? Like, you go in there, boom, you come out, you walking in, fresh fish.
No. None of that happens, but they do check you and they ask you where you're from and what you represent, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a very racial,
divided,
segregated kind of thing. I became a leader, so I was able to bring me and the blacks together. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have a problem, and I didn't have a problem with the whites either. You know what I'm saying? In my dorm, you get put in a dorm, there's about 60 to 70 people in there, it depends.
And you said it's like a warehouse?
It's like a warehouse. It's like a chicken coop. you know, and it gets so hot because those beams, man, they just absorb all that heat and they come in.
You don't have air conditioning? Or?
No air conditioning, no heater, no nothing.
So you didn't like it in there? No, I have some family members that keep fucking up. It's like they fucking love it in there. And I have friends that some of them that they just keep going back and keep fucking up and keep going.
It's a culture. No, it's a culture that there's some people that are just prison people.
Right. They get institutionalized and that's their home. And then there's people like you that get me the fuck out of here.
No, they're very good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's some people they're good at it. Yeah. That's they thrive in that environment.
So like you go in, I remember the first time I went in and they took me through Middleton. There was an Abilene.
Right.
Everyone goes through Middleton. So you go to Middleton, right? And it's horrible. You go in, they do this whole thing, they check you, make sure you don't have nothing up your ass and shit. And you get naked. They put you in 2 different cages, call you out, shave your head, you take a shower, they give you a razor, and then they tell you which pod you're what pod you're at.
Mm.
You go to the pod, and then everyone in there, that's who you got to deal with. So like literally there's a TV, right? Small TV, and then right behind the TV is the showers and the shitter.
Mm.
And there's no guards on the shitter or nothing like that. So like while you're taking a shit, everyone's watching TV. So you got 30 people
staring at you.
Well, they're not staring at you because they learn how not to stare at you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the TV's there. So all the attention's on the TV and you have an audience while you're taking the shit.
Wow, but you can see them out of your peripheral.
Oh, if they want to see you, they'll look at you.
Wow.
They don't. There's no guards.
Wow. So is it like offensive? Is it like if somebody's staring at you, does that mean like they want to fight or get a problem? Or
no. And that's where you take a shower too. You take a shower. They have a shower.
They have curtains or doors you can lock.
They have a shower guard. It's called a shower guard where you hang it up and it just.
What is it made out of plastic or what is it? Like, is it like a flimsy, like a shower curtain, or is it like a little door?
It's like a little rubber thing. It's like this big, and then you put it, and then everyone while you're taking a shower is right there, so you can't whack.
There's no privacy. There's no privacy.
No privacy at all.
Damn.
So you got to figure out like sneaky ways to whack off. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, because you still got to get your nut off, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because you don't got no like women that can no conjugal visits or nothing like that.
Yeah, I think the only sex that happens in prison, like everyone thinks there's like rape.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rape in prison, not in Texas at least. You know what I'm saying? Most of the rape that happens, most of the sex that happens in Texas prison is between you and the guards, or unless it's consensual between you and another inmate. Yeah, so like I don't know nothing about that. You know, I fucked a guard once.
Yeah,
in the freezer.
I mean, not that it matters. Is it a female guard or a male
guard? Dude.
I gotta ask, bro. People are wondering, man.
What the fuck you talking about, dog? Get the fuck out of here. Female guard. She was a boss lady.
So how did it go down? You're just like, hey, let's smash, or did y'all build like a rapport, relationship?
It's just like you start working, and she's like the kitchen boss, and you know. You have eye contact, shit like that.
And you start feeling it. You start feeling it.
And it just happens. There's no talking. You can't really talk. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just kind of like.
But how'd you know to take her in the freezer? Or was it?
I don't take her. She took me.
She took you in the freezer. Oh, you just followed her. You didn't know where she was taking you.
Yeah, she's like, hey, you wanna? Yeah, I knew we were flirting. I saw the eye contact for like 8 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she's in there like working every day, all day. So she's in there with you guys. That's what people don't realize. A lot of these prison workers, the only thing that they do that's different than you is they get to go home and sleep maybe 6 hours. Dude. But they're in prison with you.
I don't want to say no names. I'm not even trying to get no one fucked up over there. You know what I'm saying? But these bitches, they fuck in there. And like they fucking there, dog.
Do they? So she smashed. So she takes you to the freezer. And so what happens? You just in your fucking.
It's a walk-in. Yeah. We just went in there. We did our thing.
You were even worried about freezing to death.
It's a walk-in. It's not that cold.
It's not that cold. So are y'all able to lock it, or somebody will stand guard, or y'all just fucking?
She's the boss.
Wow.
Who else is good?
Well, I mean, other workers might go in there and need to get some fucking chicken or vegetables out of there or something.
We were good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. She worked it out.
So y'all have to like make it quick, or y'all take your time, or what, how is it?
You don't take your time.
Yeah.
We're lighting candles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I don't got blankets.
Pouring wine and shit. Nah.
Yeah, dude. Might as well, right?
Nah, it's just
Fine,
like,
bro,
you get your
put some
thing.
fucking music. She got the fucking Spotify on her phone.
Spotify shit. I haven't heard music for 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy.
What you talking about music?
So where'd you get the condoms from?
Condoms.
Just raw dogging it, baby.
What are you
He's
talking about?
like, God is the only protection I need. Is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He went back to the fucking back to your holy days, man. You're like, I gotta protect you. I don't need no condom, man.
What are you even saying to me right now, dog?
We went in raw, man. Yeah. That's some gangster shit, bro.
Pull out that motherfucking shit.
That's some gangster shit.
Dude, you're in prison. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm learning. I'm learning. This is a learning experience.
Get a sandwich bag.
Saran wrap it. Saran wrap it, right? No, you just pulled out and just aimed it and just said, "Fuck it."
On her face, yeah.
Skeet, skeet, skeet. What is that? Your face shot.
I was like, guard this.
So then so you guys smashed and then you just fucking, all right, wash your face, lady, and then leave?
No, we smashed a lot.
Oh, so it was like an ongoing thing. So you got like basically almost like a girlfriend. Or just friends with benefits or just friends and booty call.
There's no friend. Dude, when you're in prison, there's no friends. There's none of that.
Wow.
It's just like, if she want to fuck you, she'll fuck you.
Mm.
Like you're the dildo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
she's there all day. She gets horny.
It's up to her what she wants to do. You know, she's in power. She could fuck your ass up too. She could smoke your whole game.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, if you're in prison, you got to think about that.
Because what if she says, what if she accuses you of something? Right.
Well, she can't, because then she'll accuse
herself,
her own self. But if someone else comes in, so I mean, yeah, of course you have to be careful. But like at the same time, she can smoke your game. So the thing is, once you get involved with somebody,
what do you mean by that? By smoke your game?
Like you're trying to get parole,
right?
So, for instance, you get involved with her. If you get on her bad side, she can smoke your game. She can lie about you. She can do whatever. Write you up a case on just bullshit.
That's what I mean. She can just lie about you, just make something up. Yeah, because maybe she got her feelings hurt because she liked you more than you liked her, or whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean, you kind of have to have some terms when you're fucking around in prison, and you're taking a big risk. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta let them know, like, this is what it is, and because if they get emotional. Like, I had a homeboy. I'm not gonna say his name. He got involved with a boss, and then it got to the point where he got sent off the fucking unit.
So what does that mean for those of us who don't know what that means?
So he was on a unit. He got involved with a woman boss, and then
a unit means just like, I guess, the section of prison that
unit, the whole unit, like the whole prison. And because he didn't want to keep the relationship going, she fucked up his whole parole and everything.
So he got locked up even longer.
Yeah, she said that he was stealing. You can't fight back. Once they say they give you a case, you get a case.
So you can't be like, nah, this bitch is lying because we were fucking. You can't say that?
No, fuck no.
Why not? I would. I'd be like, she's lying. We were fucking and she's lying.
If you say that you were fucking a boss or you're fucking you're putting yourself incriminating. Now you're in real deep shit.
Wow.
You can't say you were fucking.
So they'll give you more charges?
Yes.
Because you're being honest and you're talking about you guys smashed, it was consensual, and they're going to give you longer time. That's fucked up, bro.
No, not longer time, but you won't get your parole.
You won't get your parole. You won't get out, which is still longer time because you're expecting to get out on this certain date, or you're hoping to at least. Yeah. And now you're like, well, fuck. Now
they won't get. Yeah. You won't get an extra charge, but like you're not going to get out of parole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't say that.
But would they give you an extra charge if you say you slept with her? Is that a possibility of an extra charge or no?
Unless it's rape.
Right. So why wouldn't you just say, yeah, no, she's
fuck no. Why do you want to say that?
Because Because she's fucking lying. You got to defend yourself.
No, you can't.
Wow.
You can't defend yourself in prison, dude. Are you crazy?
That's fucking crazy,
no,
man.
You just got to go with it. You know, you take those risks.
That's
you know
fucked up, man.
The girl I was fucking, she was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a black chick. She was fucking badass. She was fine as hell.
Yeah.
And she was cool with me the whole time. She never like, you know, leaned on me or nothing like that. Or even like when I told her, I said, well, we need to pull off each other. She was like, all right.
So that doesn't sound so bad if you're there and you're smashed on the side, and of course, you know, you can't ever leave. But what are some things about prison that you didn't like, that you were like, get me out this motherfucker? I know it was hot in there, but and then people, you have no privacy taking a shower or taking a shit. But what are some other things that people don't really think about? Like, motherfucker, you're not gonna like it in here. Because because I'm a coach and I have some teenagers at some of my gyms that are fucking up, right?
Okay.
They're fucking up in school. They're getting in trouble all the time. And I'm like, you don't know this. You don't know if you get locked up. Like I had one teenager not too long ago where his mom was like, yeah, I had to pick him up from school. He's 16 years old. The cops were at the school. They said, we're suspending him from school. You need to come get him or we're going to put him in jail. We're going to arrest him. And he's like stealing shit. He's fighting. He's doing stupid shit in school. The teachers are tired of him.
You're going to find out. You know what I'm saying? Like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Look, dude, I used to go to class just so I could get some AC, air conditioning, because it's hot.
In the prison, so you're trying to find a class to go to.
So where you live, it's hot. There's no AC. There's no heater. The only place to get any type of like where you feel kind of normal temperature wise is you have to go to class, right? You have to pick a school to go to. So I took tech, right? When you go to class, they make you strip down naked every day in with like 30 other guys. It smells like balls.
Damn, that's fucking gross, man.
Then you dress up and they all check you.
Prison balls, not even regular balls.
They all dress you, right? And then you get dressed and then you do your class. And then before you leave,
you gotta get naked again.
You gotta get naked
in front of everybody. They won't let you go behind and hide and shit. You gotta do it in front of everybody. That guy
that you're right next to.
Dang, bro.
You're like, man, your balls smell better today.
Then that's like, I mean, you got used to it after a while, but it's like dehumanizing.
No, dude,
it's dehumanizing.
You don't never get used to it.
No, you don't get used to it. It's dehumanizing, man. It's almost like you're an animal,
dude. Like you could be walking, like for instance, like laundry's at 4 a.m. right? So they wake you up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. to do laundry.
And what if you want to sleep in?
No,
you can't sleep in.
No, hell, fuck no, dude. And then it's raining outside. You're outside and it's raining, pouring
at 4 a.m.
and it's cold. It's like 30 degrees outside.
Dang.
You have to wait in line. You have to go and you're out there for an hour to get your laundry, to walk back. You know, it takes about an hour, hour and a half. It doesn't stop and it's pouring and you're cold and you're like, right? And you get back to your place. There's no heater.
Damn.
You only got a jacket that you can sleep in and you can put both of they only give you 2 pairs of clothes.
Wow.
So you put both pairs of clothes on, both socks on, right? They give you 2 blankets during the winter. And then the jacket, and then you have your.
So how cold do you think it is in there in the winter? If you had to guess,
like in the 20s.
Wow.
I was in West Texas, dog.
Damn.
It's not fun, dude.
And then when it's hot, how hot do you think it is?
Like 120, 130 degrees in there, bro. Because the beams.
So you feel like you're gonna die.
No, dude. We used
feel like you're gonna die.
No,
bro.
Dude. No, we used to get naked, right?
Holy fuck.
No, check this out. We used to get naked and lay on the cement. Like this, and pour water on each other.
So let me ask you a question, because you guys are in there all day. These guards, some of these guards have 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour, 15-hour shifts. Aren't they getting hot too? Don't they want to get naked?
No, they got their little thing.
A little booth or something that has AC in it?
Yeah, they got their little thing, yeah.
Their little pod booth.
Yeah, they're good.
So they're in the AC watching you guys fucking dying.
Yeah.
They're just watching.
We have these things called cool towels. Right? These yellow things, you put water on it. It's like the same thing, the shimmy. It's the same
thing. ShamWow bullshit.
Whatever, yeah. Well, you put that around your neck.
Like a towel.
And then you wet, like you can get, so what we used to do is we used to grab our clothes. Like we would have like shorts.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have our cool. You had to pay extra for the cool shirt, and then you have your shimmy. And then what you go is you go into the shower and just drench yourself and just lay on the cement.
Mm-hmm.
Within an hour, hour and a half, you're dry and you're still dying.
Dang.
It was bad. And then they ask you to go pick potatoes after that.
Put potatoes in a potato peeler or a knife? Or
no, go get potatoes out the fucking dirt.
Oh, shit.
For 8 hours.
So you're picking potatoes for 8 hours?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
And then they have so many chemicals in the ground. It's like mace. And every time they'd kick dirt because they'd come on horses with shotguns like you're like a slave and shit.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, dude. And you're just like a movie, snot's coming out of your nose and out of your ears and shit. And you're dying. And you're like, oh, stop it. And it's just like, you want to get shot? All right, I'll pick another potato. Put it in the bag.
So the potatoes, I guess you just grab them? You don't need like a hoe or a tool or anything?
No, you just grab them.
Yeah. You never thought about knocking one of those guards off the horse and just fucking riding out of there?
I thought about killing every fucking guard. Every fucking guard. Hey, if you're a prison guard, I fucking hate you. No, I hate cops, dude. I hate cops. I hate guards. Because check this out. Look. I know I'm a criminal, and you're just like, okay, whatever. You know, he's talking shit about the law and shit because he's on the other side. Let me tell you a story. Can I tell you a story?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm here for it.
I'm going to tell you a story. So there's this young black kid.
Yeah.
He's like 18 years old. Really thin black kid. He's young. Really cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He's so young. And we were out there. We were picking potatoes and shit. Right? And one of the guards told him something. And he was just so frustrated because his eyes were burning so bad. He was
from the
crying.
Chemicals of the potatoes, yeah.
No, from the dirt.
From the dirt chemicals,
He was just so frustrated. He was just like, man, he goes, I'm working as hard as I can, man. That's all he said. And the guard got off his horse. While he got off his horse, 4 other guards came with their horses, with shotguns, right? Held the horse. He went and grabbed that young man and started kicking him in the stomach.
Oh, fuck.
Started beating him in front of all of us. And we were like, hey, man, why you beating him? He was like, y'all want to get beat too?
Damn.
And they really beat him, man. They drug him across that whole field, dude. Like a piece of shit. And then put him in solitary for 40 days.
Damn. So when you say drug him, they tied him to the horse or they just drug him with their hands?
They drug him.
Just grab him by his arms and just dragging him through the fucking field.
And he's just crying. He's a little kid. He's 18 years old.
He's probably what, like 130 pounds, 125
140 pounds, 130 pounds. Yeah, wow. He's a little kid, man. Little black kid, dude. And oh, man, it pissed me off. I cried, bro. I remember.
Damn.
And I was like, man, these are
40 days.
Pieces of fucking shit, dude. And then, you know, when I came out, I told people, I said, I fucking hate the law. I hate police. I hate the cops. I hate guards. I hate them all, man. I fucking hate.
So where does that come from?
Wait, but where does it come from? I just told you.
No, the evilness that they have. They're so evil.
It's just power. I don't know where it comes from. I'm not one of them.
I know. Yeah, I'm
you
trying
know.
to figure it out.
And this is what I heard when I came out. Well, you know what? You know, they're still good cops. They're doing their job. They're just some bad seeds. And that's when it hit me. I was just like, well, why are people pissed off at Nazis?
Right.
There's some good Nazis. They're just doing their job.
Damn.
There's bad apples.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, there's some good Crips. Yeah. Not all gay members are mad.
Yeah.
Bad, you know what I'm saying? There's just some bad apples.
They beat the shit out of that kid, man. Did he ever make it out? Do you know?
No, I don't.
You don't know?
No.
And then with something like that, he could potentially get another charge, right?
No. Everything stays internal in prison. Okay. Like prison is like its own world, so like it gets really fucked up. That's why it's fucked up like that. That's why like guards can get away with shit like that, and then There's a lot of times that inmates fight with guards. Once they take off their jacket, like you want to box, and then you go off with the guard.
Oh, and the guards will stand there and box with you?
If he's a good guard,
yeah,
like
if he's good, legit, like a good, like
a real legit motherfucker. If he has a problem with you,
he'll box with you.
A legit one.
Yeah,
he'll be like, all right, let's take it to the shower. All right, nigga, let's go
to the shower. It's slippery in that motherfucker.
No, we have squeegees.
Okay,
so we'll squeegee everything and make sure everything's dry.
So you guys have your own fight club in that motherfucker.
Oh, UFC. Dude, well, we fight every day.
Damn, every day fighting.
Yeah, wow. Well, not every day, but a lot. But the thing is that we make sure if there's going to be a fight between races or between us and a guard, we're going to take care of everything where nothing gets caught.
So how do you guys know when to stop it? Does somebody play like Big John McCarthy, the referee, or they tap out? Or
nah, usually we do 45 seconds.
Okay.
So the thing is, or we do rounds.
Okay.
So the rounds is whoever falls down. So actually, I think the safest way to fight is in prison, because you have your races, not mean racist, but like
different race. Yeah, different ethnic groups.
Yeah, everyone's looking out for you.
Groups of people. Yeah.
So if someone falls down, you wait until they get up. You don't. It's not like in
ground and pound UFC.
Yeah. It's not like TV where you're just like, oh, this nigga's kicking his ass and he's gonna kill him. Nah, it's like, you square up with somebody, you go at them, you catch paper, you know what I'm saying? Fool falls down, he gets up, he's like, you good or you want to go again? You know what I'm saying? No one kicks nobody.
Right.
Nobody chokes nobody out.
Right.
It's all toe to toe.
It's like bare knuckle boxing, basically.
It's bare knuckle boxing, but once you hit the floor, you cannot touch that person, because now you're disrespecting that race. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if I'm like fighting a black guy, right? And I'm fighting, and I knock him down. And then if I go and hit him while he's down, there's going to be a riot. So the thing is, I have to wait till he gets up. Like,
see if he wants any more or not.
You want to go again? And then sometimes it's a yes, sometimes it's no. But after, are we good?
Right.
Did we air out the situation? That's what we call it, air out. Did we air out the situation? And if it's aired out, no, we're good.
Squash that beef is done.
Okay, and then after that, we're fucking eating together. You know what I'm saying?
And so does it work the same way with the guards or no?
Nah, fuck the guards, man.
So okay, you find a guard. How does it get stopped with a guard now?
That's very rare. I've only seen that happen once.
And so how did it get stopped that one time? Did y'all just said who won? Was it the inmate that won or the guard?
The guard won.
The guard whooped his ass, huh? Wow.
Yeah, it was. I was at Wheeler Unit, and he was this like little tiny Mexican guy.
Little tiny Mexican guard.
He was just a bitch.
The guard was?
Yeah, he was a dick, dude. And then he called someone out, and that fool said, "You ain't nothing without that,
jacket, a badge, and all that."
They don't wear badges.
Do they wear guns or anything, or no?
No, of course not.
No guns?
Hell no.
Y'all would take them.
Because we'll take those guns and kill everybody. Hell no. But anyway, he goes, you ain't nothing with that shit. He goes, take off that shirt. He goes, let's meet in the shower. And
that sounds kind of homoerotic. You're telling another man, take off your shirt, meet me in the shower. Yeah. I mean, outside in the world, but it makes sense when you're in prison. Like I said, it's a different planet.
It's a fight. Yeah.
It's a different world.
So, because in the shower, there's no cameras, you know? So, like, he goes, fuck it, all right. So, he pulled off his shirt. He was a little dude, man. He probably weighed like 140 pounds. He about to fight 200-pound guy. Big old dude, right?
Yeah.
He was an Asian guy. And then they went in there, and I was like, oh, shit, this guy's about to get his ass kicked. Nope. Motherfucker fucked that Asian guy up. That fool swung and swung, like wild swings, right? This fool went boom, pop, 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 pop. Went down. He went down. He goes, get up. Get up. He went by prison rules. He went by prison rules. He got up. He goes, you want to go again? He goes, hell yeah. He went again. He goes, whoop, 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 pop, 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 pop. That dude was gone. I was like, is this a movie?
Damn.
This dude's a good fighter. I was like, I don't want to fight this little kid.
Yeah, the fucking Julio Cesar Chavez in that motherfucker, man. De La Hoya. He had those hands.
Yeah, those hands, dude. Well, it's not that. I think he was a trained fighter.
That's what I'm saying. He probably trained boxing or something.
No, dude, he knew what he was doing. You could see it because the Duke just came with these wild.
He might have been a Golden Gloves champ. Y'all don't even know. Y'all weren't even researching these motherfuckers. Y'all were just fighting.
Yeah,
you know, because at least with fighters out here in the world, you can at least like research your opponent.
That was the first time I ever respected a fucking a guard.
Wow, he earned y'all's respect. So did y'all just get back to work and listen to him after that? Like
no, dude. I always listen to the guards. Yeah, to the guards. I never had a problem with guards. You know what I'm saying? I hate them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how fucked up they are. Because I remember they used to come in and just throw our shit on the ground and, piss on it and shit.
Really?
Yeah, they did fucked up shit.
Damn, bro. Yeah. These motherfuckers are bullies, basically.
Yeah, no,
they're just bullies that go
But he wasn't. But that guy wasn't that guy.
No. But the other guards, most of them, 99%.
Yeah, he got called out and he said, you know what? And he took off his shirt. He did his business. He put back on his shirt, tucked it in, went back to work. And we were just like, damn, that nigga got some juice.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy in there, man.
So you did your 2 years. You made your. Did you get time served or did you make parole or?
I'm done.
Okay, hell yeah, baby.
I'm completely done.
And and then how long ago was this? This is like 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
No, this is like 2 years ago.
Holy shit, bro. You're fresh out the
it just happened, yeah.
You're fresh out the joint. Dang, bro. Do you still have nightmares about being in there?
I don't have nightmares, but I have like little PTSD, I guess you could call
it. Absolutely, bro. PTSD 100%.
But like it's like good PTSD. It's like I'll be taking this because I have like good shampoo and good like soaps and shit like that. So when I'm taking a shower, right, and then I have some good like lathering shampoo, and I'll just be like, oh fuck! I'll start remembering like being in the shower and not having no shampoo.
Dang.
That I'm rubbing this little green soap, putting it on my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like.
So do you still make spread every once in a while or no? Because I know I have some friends or some family that when they get out of jail, they still have like their prison habits. They'll make spread and shit in trash bags. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You know?
No, I don't because I mean I could. It'd be cool to do it. Like I mean, because spread can taste very good.
That's what I heard. They're like, this shit is delicious.
It's fucking badass, dude.
Especially when you're in there, right?
But since I've been out, no.
That's good, man. That's a good sign.
I haven't done it.
That's a good sign.
But I did make Laffy Taffy.
What is that? How do you do that?
So you know what Laffy Taffy is, right?
Right, the candy, yeah.
Yeah. So we make it out of a creamer.
Coffee creamer?
Yeah.
So how do you do it?
So you get coffee creamer and you choose your choice of the flavor, and then you pour it in there. Like say if it's orange or whatever. So what we used to do is we used to use we used to have electrolytes, orange electrolytes or lime electrolytes or whatever the fuck, chocolate or and then we put it in there. And then we put a little bit of water and we just work it, and then we start pulling it and pulling it and pulling it until it becomes like Laffy Taffy.
That's crazy.
And then you crunch up some like candy on it, right? It has that crunch on it. You can make Big Honk. You can make fucking orange, lime, chocolate.
Does it taste good?
Oh man, it's the best.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did it with my son, and my son was like, what the fuck? But I didn't tell him I came from prison. I was just like, this is how
you how old your son?
He's 15.
15, wow. Yeah. So man, that had to have been hard. Going to prison and then being without your son for a couple of years.
Man, dude, it's fucked up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up. There's a lot of fucked up shit, man.
So just writing letters and shit and
there's nothing cool about prison, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing cool about it.
So do you feel like you learned a lot, or do you feel like you lost 2 years of your life? Or a little bit of both?
I'm glad I went to prison.
Yeah? Because you were fucking up?
No.
No? Then why are you glad you went?
When you go to prison, it had nothing to do with the crime. It had nothing to do with them telling me what to do and all the bullshit I was dealing with. When you go to prison, it's a solitude. You learn how to be without your phone, without email, without anything. You learn how to learn things, to read books and take time and enjoy the good things in life. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with what they were trying to teach me. It had everything to do with like me being as a person. I found myself by myself, and I learned how to be cool with myself to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it also taught me like, you know, what I wanted to do, the plans I wanted to do, and that nothing is promised and everything could be taken away, and you know what's important in life. You know,
So you learned a lot, bro.
well, not everyone learns a lot,
right? But you did,
yeah. But I took it. I took it. I was like, I'm gonna take this time, and I need to analyze what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
damn, bro.
So I mean, you got 2 years, dude, and you're just stuck there. Like people, I remember like my homeboys just come through because I was part of Tango Blast. What's up, Tango?
What is that?
Don't worry about it. Homeboys. So anyway, so anyway, like you know, the homeboys just come up to my bunk or to my cell and shit. Hey, for why you being depressed, bro? I was like, I'm not being depressed. I'm not being depressed. I'm reading a book. Nah, fool, you look like you're sad. I'm not sad, bro. I'm reading a book. Everyone used to occupy themselves with gambling or some type like chess or whatever. You keep your mind occupied.
Tattoos.
You know no, nah. But my thing was like, I'm gonna read books, and I just read and read, dude. All right, when you transfer from one unit to the next unit, usually you see people with they only give you 2 bags, so you travel with your food. When I traveled, I have no food. I made 2 ramen noodles. I had books. To this day, I have every book I acquired in prison. Every book. And it's like, weighs probably like 200-300 pounds, dude. Like, it's just like, just dragging.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. I have every type
So what kind of books were you reading? Is everything? Well, the Quran, the Bible, all types of comedy from like the 50s and 60s. I was reading Book Live. I was reading like shit like it's that crazy knowledge type of shit, like philosophy on who God is and how you're God and God's inside you. And I don't know. It gets crazy. I really don't want to do this on the camera. But like, dude, I had fucking books. Forget about it, man. History. So were you doing comedy in prison too?
Yeah, I was doing comedy in prison. So all right, check this out. This is the craziest thing. So like Steven Rosenfeld. All right, so I saw on TV at Wheeler Unit. I'm watching TV, and there's this guy on TV, and he's saying that he has this new book called Mastering Stand Up. He started the first stand up comedy school in New York. It's called American Comedy Institute at the New Yorker building. Right? So anyway, so I requested to my family to, you know, send me the book. I started reading the book. And then when I read the book, it was my favorite book, dude. I read it I don't know how many times I read that fucking book. Forget about it.
It was that good. It was that informational.
Dude, I had every stand-up book of all stand-up comedy and everything.
And that one was the best one?
That was just the one that I connected to. I would read it every day. It would just take me out of prison.
Wow.
Right? So then I chose one day to write them. So I wrote them. Not expecting nothing to come back. I'm just like, I'm in prison. I could write anybody.
Right.
Just send letters out to everybody.
Yeah.
He wrote me back.
Oh, shit, dude.
Personally. Not only personally, we became like kind of like pen pals and shit.
That's dope, man.
And this is like the guy that gave like Jim Gaffigan his start.
Whoa.
Right? Jerry Seinfeld and all these guys, you know, like this guy's legit. He's from New York. Right?
So he's an older guy too, probably.
Old school, yeah. No, he sits in the performing arts. He sits as the chairman at Stanford University.
Damn.
So I wrote him. He writes me back, and we start writing each other back and forth and shit. Right. Not only that, he sends me a copy that he wrote the warden and wrote because I got accepted to Baylor University.
Nice.
To do to get my business degree.
Mm.
Right. So I got my business degree through Baylor.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. While I was in prison, and he wrote them, and he was just like, well, you have a prisoner or inmate there, whatever. So then they allowed me to do stand-up shows
in the prison.
In prison.
So how would they set it up? You would just go like in the day room or?
Well, first started with the chaplain, right? But then when it got to the warden,
chaplain, so that's like in the church.
There's a church there,
and they let you tell jokes there.
First, it started there, and then they allowed us to do a big thing, a showcase, what we did in the gym, and all the inmates and everyone showed up. So it was like 500-600 people. I bombed.
You bombed?
It was horrible.
Was there any other comics, or is it you were the only one?
I was teaching 2 other comics.
But so that day that you bombed, did anybody else get up and do a set?
Yeah, they did better than me.
Wow. Why do you think you bombed?
I was so nervous.
Oh, because of all it was just nervous.
But like,
why were you so nervous?
Because I don't know, I was just nervous. I hadn't performed in a fucking year. I don't know. Just got to me.
You just bombed. You get those days. Some days you get good days and bad days.
That was a bad day.
Damn.
I was so fucked up about it, dude. I didn't even want to go to fucking chow. I was like, I have enough food in my fucking cell.
Yeah.
And then finally, like 3 days later, my homeboy says, just come to chow, bro. Just look, you got to get out of here. And I was just like hiding in my cell. And then I went to chow. And then I remember this so fucking clearly. A Mexican dude, new guy, he's putting beans on there's like 3 guys. One guy would put the spaghetti, one guy would put the beans, one put the green beans. And he goes, hey, homeboy. I was like, you're that funny guy, right? You're the comedian, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. He's like, you do that out in the world? I was like, yeah. He's like, you do that for a job or what? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, you should get another job, because you're not funny.
Damn.
It's like, bitch.
That's fucked up, man.
It hurt.
He roasted your ass, bro.
It hurt.
That motherfucker roasted you,
It
bro.
hurt my feelings, bro.
I mean, you could have had a roast battle with that fool.
No, I just took it. I was just like, oh my God.
You didn't have a comeback. You're like, damn.
I was just like,
fuck. That's how down you were. Is you didn't even have a comeback for his ass. You were just down in the dumps.
No, I just took it, dude. And I went back to my cell. I was like, why did y'all make me go to fucking chow? I was gonna make my ramen noodles right here.
Motherfucker shit all over you, bro. And that's a good fucking setup. He had a good setup and a good punch. Like, he fucking nailed it.
Yeah, he fucked me up.
He punched you without punching you, man.
But it was crazy because, like, in education, there's a guy named Mr. Gingervet. And Gingervet came up to me and he called me. He just called me out of my cell. So I got a slip to go see him. I was like, well, I'm going to see Gingervet for. So I went to go see him, and he was just like, hey, man, he was like, I really like what you did up there, even though it looked like it was bad. He was like, I like what you're doing. You're doing with the other inmates. You're teaching them how to do comedy and stuff. He goes, I just want to let you know that I have 3 classes a day. Each class has 30 people, and you can do comedy any day.
And so who is this guy again? What did he do?
Gingervet. He used to do cognitive thinking, or I forgot the name of that fuck. Changes. No. He was
a teacher, basically.
Yeah, he's the teacher of changes. So you have to take changes before you get out of prison.
What is changes? What is that?
Yeah, it's just a certificate you have to get before you get out of prison.
And what does it consist of? Just trying to change your thought patterns? Or?
Yeah, cognitive thinking and different things and shit like that. So anyway, it's a thing that Texas does. But you have to take it. You can't get out of prison without taking that class. So then he had 3 classes a day with 30 people each day. So then 3 times a week I would perform to 3 classes.
That's dope, man.
And
it's a lot of reps.
It's a lot of reps, yeah. So then not just me, but also my friends, right? And that's where we got our comedy going and shit like that. Well, that's why when I got out, I was on fire. Dude.
Yeah, because you were already doing sets all the time.
Yeah, and when I got out, that's when the fucking pandemic hit.
Oh shit!
And it was the lockdown on March 25th.
So you got out of lockup to go into a lockdown. That's fucked up,
exactly. Bro. Yeah. And then when things opened up in in May, I hit the ground running, man. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 20 minutes. I remember telling my mom when I got locked up, I was just like, if I could come out here with 20 minutes of material, it'd have been worth it.
Because people don't understand how long it takes and how much time you have to write. It took you 2 years to come up with 20 minutes.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. They think you're just coming up with 20 minutes in 20 minutes of every day.
It's like, hard.
Yeah, no, if you want to have a 20-minute solid set, it takes trial and error, right?
Yeah, everything's about failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. The thing that I love about comedy is that it's based on failure.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fail to get better. You know what I'm saying? And then when you like put that next to life, then life don't seem so bad because you're like, I failed at this, I failed at that. But you're always learning to get better at everything that you do. If it's
and once you do that, it makes you not afraid to try as much.
Yeah,
you're like, I could try this, I could try that, I could try that, because you're like, I failed before. I didn't die. I'm still here. Like, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen if you fail? That's it. You feel bad for a couple of days.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you failed on doing your set in the gym, and you just stayed in yourself for a couple of days. Yeah. And then that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't be perfect every day, all day, every time.
Yeah.
No. Take those fails, man. Take those F's. Everyone's like, yo, hey, man, I got that W. I got that win. I got that win. I was like, man, when are you going to take that L, dude?
Yes.
Because that L is more valuable than the win.
Yes. And you always remember the L's.
You always remember.
You always remember the bombs.
It's the lesson.
The times you bombed. You always, you're like, I bombed in this time. I bombed here. Yeah. You learned such a lesson out of it.
Like everyone looks at L's as just as losses, but you don't look at them as lessons.
Right. They're L's for lessons.
They're lessons. L's for lessons,
man.
Yeah, they're not losses. They're lessons, bro.
That's smart.
Look, this is why you fucked up. Right. You fucked up. Okay. But you learn from that.
And that's why you get those reps in and do those.
Lels lessons and learns.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
That's badass. Right?
That's badass. That's it, man. That's smart, man. Because you lose on the smaller shows. That way you don't bomb on the bigger shows. But sometimes you might bomb on the bigger shows, but you still learn a lot anyway.
Yeah, but that's in life, dude.
Yeah, that's a metaphor for life.
I know, it is life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, we all take L's in life, man. Yeah. But those L's are lessons, and they're something that we learn. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart, man. That's smart. So you did. So you hit the ground running. You came out. You started doing shows. So how does it feel to be free, man? Like, how did it feel coming out? Even I know it was a shutdown as a pandemic, but how did you feel like walking out of there? Like walk us to the last day when you're actually going out. Like where you found out you were coming out, you told everybody, and it's like what, 2 weeks, and then they release you, or how does that work? Because I know they have to process you out.
It was within a week.
Wow, that was quick.
It was very quick. I remember I went up for parole. Mm-hmm. I went in and I did my interview, and then I left, and then I got.
So walk us through the interview. Is it like the movies? There's like 3 people, and you're just asking you questions.
It's just one person.
One person asking you questions, and
just one person asking you questions.
So were you nervous about the interview the night before?
Of course.
Yeah, like you're having trouble sleeping, thinking about what you're gonna say. Of course, yeah. Wow, did you prep for it at all, or?
Of course, yeah.
Dang, how'd you do it? What was the process of prepping? Is there like a method that you guys try to do?
I don't know, man. I think everyone goes through their own shit, but at the same time, the state's the decision's already made.
Oh shit! So if the decision's already made, why?
But you're in there,
right?
So you're trying to be the best person you can. So you go in, you talk to the person.
So were you nervous going in there?
Of course, dude. Yeah. Of course, man. You want to get out.
Yeah.
You're held. There's no freedom.
Fuck, dude. This guy holds the keys of your freedom in his hand.
They don't even hold the keys. No? But you're just like, whatever I can do to just move the needle that way
to get closer to getting free.
I mean,
did you think you were gonna get granted parole? Were you sure like you were getting out, or you were
dude,
like,
I went through parole 3 times and got denied 3 times.
Damn, bro, but that's fucking heartbreaking.
It's fucked up, dude. You know, when you go to parole, you do the fucking interview, they send you the letter, you get the letter and it says denied. You're like, I'm never getting out of here.
God damn, you actually thought that a few times that you were stuck there forever?
Yeah, dude.
Damn, but you knew you had a 2-year bid, but that
No, I have a 5-year bid.
It was a 5-year bid. Wow.
I got out in 2 years.
That's dope, man. So you're up for parole 3 times, and then it's heart-wrenching, heartbreaking. What'd you do? Just crumble the letter and fucking throw it and get pissed, or did you like?
It was bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're always in a bad mood and you're always trying to check yourself because you don't want your emotions you don't want other people to see your emotions. Because if other people see your emotions, then you end up in a fight or you end up someone taking advantage of you. So the thing is that you don't tell people shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold everything in. Damn. The best thing you can do, because like you're not even in a cell your first 2 years, right? You're like in a dorm. So the best thing you can do is just go to your bunk and put the blanket over you. You can cry and everything under the blanket and no one sees it. Just act like you're asleep.
That's crazy, man.
And tell people not to fuck with you. Hey, street, what's up? I don't know. I don't want to go. I don't want to do nothing right now. Just leave me alone, dude.
That's a lot, man. That's a mind fuck.
Yeah.
That's a big mind fuck because you're hoping to get out. You're like, I'm up for parole. Like I got a chance. And you've been praying all night. I'm sure you fucking stay up all day, all week praying. Like, please, Lord, let me get out of here. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be better. I won't get in trouble no more. I won't be fucking up. I'm gonna fucking love everybody. I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna,
It's fucked up.
Damn. And then so you didn't know after that final interview when you got out, you were just waiting for the letter. So then you get the letter. Then what happens? You open that motherfucker, and then you're like, did you pray before you opened it, the last one, or?
Well, they don't give you like an envelope. They just give you the thing.
They just hand it to you.
Yeah. So like it says, parole approved, whatever. And then the first thing you do is, of course, there's a huge relief, and you're so excited, but you don't tell nobody about it because other people are still in prison.
So you can't enjoy it with your friends and everybody celebrate that you're getting out,
dude. Because
you don't tell nobody.
Fuck no.
That's
because
crazy.
What happens if you tell someone? You tell someone there's gonna be someone in the fucking dorm that's gonna be jealous that you're on your way out, and now they're gonna try to fuck with your game. They're gonna come try to fight you or something.
Because of haters. There's haters everywhere, man.
They want to fuck your parole up. You know what I'm saying? So you don't tell no one. You're so excited. You're like, yes. But you can't tell no one. All you can tell is, you call someone on the phone.
What do you do with the letter or when people ask you, hey, did you make it?
No, I'm trying to figure it out.
You just say that? I'm trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out,
You just fucking.
I don't think so. I don't think, man.
Did you keep the letter? Did you save it?
Of course, I still have it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, of course. I have all my documentation from prison. I have a whole file. It's like this thick.
Damn. So you couldn't tell anybody, but inside you're like, I'm getting out this motherfucker. Did they tell you the date you're going to be released by, or did they say?
No. They just say approved.
And you just know one day you're getting out.
Yeah, and then one day they call your name. Rojas, roll it up. Oh shit. So
you start getting your shit together. You start rolling up all your shit, getting it together, giving shit away. Did you give stuff away? Did you say bye to anybody, or you just bounced?
No. I said bye to a couple people that are dead now. So it's
shit.
fucked up. But
did they die in prison?
Huh?
Did they die in prison? Or
no, they died out here.
Out here?
Actually, when I leave from here, I'm gonna go see somebody. That was my cellmate, and he makes like $250,000 a year now.
That's dope, man.
He's like successful. He just had a little daughter.
That's awesome. Man.
Yeah, man. So he's Italian. He's a real good friend of mine. So I'm gonna go see him right after we're done here. So I keep my contacts and shit with my homeboys and shit.
Yeah.
But that day, I just grabbed my shit. I just want to get the fuck out there. And then I picked up a lot of people from prison.
Yeah.
and I put them and I give them jobs.
So that day, could you not get out of there fast enough? Were you just getting your shit in a hurry and like, give me the fuck, or do you just kind of smoothly just take your time and leave?
Like once they said George Rojas roll them up, and I kind of already knew I had all my shit already ready to go. So I just, I had my rolls. Mm. I rolled everything up in my blanket. Mm. So like, you learn how to be very efficient in prison. You know what I'm saying? And I was gone.
You just got your shit and gone. And so did you have somebody pick you up, or did you Uber, or how did that work?
No, fuck no. There's a process. So then you put in the bucket, take you out, then they take you to they take you in a van to to over there by Houston to the Walls unit. And then you go to the Walls, and then you're there. And I was there for 2 weeks.
Oh shit! So you're still not out?
Yeah. I'm still
my god, that would have killed me. I'm thinking I'm getting out. I'm out. I'm free. And then there's 2 more weeks in another prison unit.
So they take you to that. You got to go through processing. You know what I'm saying? They take your shit. You got your fan. You got all of a sudden you get a radio and shit like that. And then if it doesn't have your number on it, they'll take it from you. They take all your books. If it doesn't have your number on it, they take your books from you. They're just fucked up, dude. They just fuck with you all the way out. And then finally you're in there, and then you got like 2 more weeks. You're just waiting to get out. And you're like you're in a cell by yourself, Yeah. And it's so dirty, and there's cockroaches everywhere and shit. It's so fucked up, dude. Like old school shit, dude. I mean, this is the same prison that what's her name? That couple. What was it? I don't know.
Bonnie and Clyde or something?
Bonnie and Clyde, yeah.
Really?
Where Bonnie busted Clyde out.
Damn.
There's still bullet holes there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like you're in a dungeon.
I never knew that Bonnie busted Clyde out of prison.
Yeah.
That's some gangster shit, bro.
Yeah, so you're in a dungeon, right? And you don't get to take a shower.
For 2 weeks?
Well, they wake you up at like 4 a.m, but you have to go through a whole. It takes you like 3 hours to take a shower.
Fuck.
It takes you 3 hours to get a tray,
like food.
Yeah, just the. It's so fucked up, dude. It's so fucked. And that's where they used to have death row, and I was staying in the death row, that unit. But now death row is at a different unit, so that's where they had us at. That's called transit, right? And then finally, you come out of the Walls. They take you, and there's a house. It's crazy where inmates actually live at. I didn't even know. And they live there, and they take you out, and they give you clothes. They gave me some khakis, and they gave me a dress shirt, a blue dress shirt, which I still have. And I came out, and my mom was right outside with the fucking Corvette.
What?
And I was just like, what the fuck? And my first, I joke about not having a Popeye's chicken sandwich, but that was my first meal.
Yeah, you're like, take me to Popeyes.
And dude, I've been watching the commercial for 2 years.
Oh yeah, because that's when that sandwich just came out. And it was supposed to be better than Chick-fil-A.
It's the best.
Is it? You like it better than Chick-fil-A?
I will never go to Chick-fil-A.
Whoa,
dude, damn! That Popeye's chicken sandwich, dude.
Shout out Popeyes. The real ones know about Popeyes.
Yeah, dude. But there was no one on the roads. I remember I went home and I sat on my motorcycle. So then, once I got home, it was so crazy. I saw my mom. I saw my dad and my sister, and then I just went off, and I had also a BMW Corvette that was just been sitting there, and I went and took it out to downtown Dallas. Nobody was there. I was like, "Is this I Am Legend?" Like there was nobody out. Dude.
Speaking of Will Smith, shout out I Am Legend. That's a great fucking film. Great
Will
movie.
Smith.
Just the slap heard around the world. But the thing is like, so you come out, you see your mom, she's there waiting. I mean, that's your welcome party. Was it just your mom or
just my mom?
So because that's the thing is fighters talk about that too, is like when they lose, the only one that texts them or calls them is their mom.
Their mom.
There's like one person, your mom always gonna have your back. Where's all the boys? All your fucking supposed boys,
Not
man?
there.
They weren't there. Just your mom was there, bro.
They're all in prison.
Wow. Yeah. Then your mom was there. She had your back. So you just go and cry and hug her and kiss her. And
I don't think we cried.
no,
I was more happy than I don't even think I had tears.
you were just happy to be free.
I was so happy, dude. Like, usually, I've had tears of joy
Right.
in different times. Like when my son was born, I cried my eyes out, right? But when I got out of prison, it just didn't, it wasn't that type of
It was a different type of relief.
No, it was just so happy. My mom was there. And, I used to talk to my mom every single day.
So did y'all get closer and talk more while you were
locked up? Man, forget about it.
Yeah.
And to this day, she's like my best friend. I love my
dope,
mom.
Man.
Yeah.
Strengthen your relationship.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you know who your real ones are after that.
There's only one.
Only
my
one,
mom.
Man. Your mom.
That's it. My mom is the real one.
Yeah. She's ride or die.
That's it, dude.
Ride or die. All these other women talk a lot of shit, but moms are the real ones, man.
Yeah. I mean, my dad and everyone else was, I had some support system, but my mom was like, call me every day.
And she'll answer.
Yeah.
And she'll answer. And she'll write you back. And she'll visit.
And when you're in prison, dude, and you're going through a hard time, you're just like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't want to call my mom because I know she's at work. But then sometimes you're just like, fuck, I need to talk to somebody. Or I'm going to fucking kill this guy next to me. I'd call my mom. And even her boss knew. She told her boss, she was like, when my son calls, I'm answering the phone.
So how did she talk you down when you were having those really bad days?
Shit, I don't even know, dude.
Yeah?
I have no.
She just knew how to or just listen sometimes.
She's a freaking witch, bro. She has like spells and shit, and she makes me feel good.
Dang.
She's just like says the right thing. She's just like the right person.
That's awesome, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it just she made it a lot more easier. If I didn't have my mom through prison, forget about it, dude. I'd still be there. I would have killed like 5 guys.
Damn. That's crazy, man.
She talked me off the ledge a few times, dude.
Wow.
It was
your mom's a special person, man. Shout out to your mom, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
So where does the Red come from, George Red?
Well, it's because I was on the run. So I started doing comedy when, all right, so the only reason why I got into comedy was because it was like the last resort, because it was something I always wanted to do, but I was always scared of doing. But then I knew I was going to prison, right? And so then instead of putting my name out there, George Rojas, I said George Red. Last name Rojas is Red.
Right.
But it's also plural. So instead of Reds, that sounds gay.
Right.
So, well, not gay, but
Look, guys, when we say this, we're older generation. When we use words like gay, we mean like stupid or dumb. It has nothing to do with like sexual orientation or anything like that. We could say like that movie was gay or this was gay or that. We just mean dumb or not very good but it has nothing to do with sexuality.
Has everything to do with sexuality.
At least for me, it has nothing to do with it.
I'm just fucking around.
But or if I say like, I remember my kids used to be like, Dad, you can't say that word. I used to say gay or I'd say retard, and they're like, Dad, you can't say that. And I'm like, say what? You can't say retard. I'm like, but I'm retarded. Yeah. My friends are retarded.
Yeah.
We just mean we're being dumb or stupid or silly or whatever. We're not talking about people with mental illness, man.
No, yeah, no, no.
They got new words now. These people. These kids,
no.
I'm learning the lingo.
Yeah,
I just heard somebody say Riz. Right? Somebody has Riz.
I don't know.
I don't know. It means swag.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired with the shit.
Yeah. Are you doing TikToks or anything now?
I don't know.
No.
But like Red. So Red comes from Rojas. Right, but I put 2 D's instead of. I like double D's titties. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So George Red Speaks. It was a podcast, and that's where I started my comedy, and that's how. But it was also
that's where the name and
but it was also to throw the cops off,
right?
Because they were like looking for me. I was on the run for like 3 years. So I was just like, I'm doing this comedy shit, and it just started taking off and shit. So I was just like, I'm gonna use this alias.
You know what's crazy about that, bro? Is comedians right now are the rebels of entertainment. It used to be like jazz and then rock and roll and then rap and hip hop. You know what I mean? All these different things, and now it's fucking comedians are rebels because you can't say anything anymore. Yeah. You can't say shit.
We can.
I know, but we almost gotta apologize for shit
I know.
sometimes. You know, like
I apologize for shit
because they're trying to take away like First Amendment rights. Is you be able to speak your mind, man. The word is powerful. You got to be able to speak. You know, and you got to be able to talk. And
I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want.
But this day and age, man, like people get canceled. There's cancel culture.
Hey, dude, try to cancel me. What are you gonna cancel me from? I don't have a TV show.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna sue me for what? The most expensive thing I have are my boots.
Cowboy boots.
Yeah, come grab my boots. That's it. That's all you're gonna get from me. That's you probably. Well, good luck getting that shit because I got a shotgun.
What about your hat and your jacket?
Well, you ain't getting that either. Try it. Try it.
They're like, he said this one word that I didn't agree with.
Try it.
I want his hat or his jacket, but it's like,
try to get. You can't cancel.
But people cater to that though.
No,
you know no. People are like on a national level. Like I know.
But check this out. Look, like it's one thing. This is a conversation now, right? They're always like, comedy is on the verge that they can't talk. And no. All right, let's go back 50 years from now.
Right,
Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, he was a fucking trailblazer.
They put him in prison.
Yeah, for telling jokes.
So you're gonna say, not you personally, but I'm just gonna say,
I know, yeah,
like in general,
yeah,
you can't say that times have changed and all of a sudden comics are under this rain of fire and shit. No, we've been under the rain of fire 50 years ago.
Yeah,
they were putting niggas in prison 50 years ago, bro,
for telling jokes.
But they put Carlin in jail.
Damn.
30 years ago.
You know why? Because comedy, one thing that I like about comedy, that comedy, it's funny because a lot of it is true.
Of course it is.
A lot of it is true. And
but
it's funny, we laugh.
Though.
And we laugh. It's funny. But it's fucking true, man. And people don't like the truth.
We're mocking it. Look, dude, it's crazy when people get mad at comedians. Like, for instance, we're the people that the teachers used to send us to the fucking principal's office because we were talking shit during fucking class.
Right.
What the fuck did you think was going to happen when you came to our show?
Right.
We're the same guy.
Yeah.
We're the class clown. We're supposed to talk shit.
Yeah.
We're supposed to say
You're saying the shit that other people are afraid to say.
What? No, we just want to make fun of shit.
And laugh, you know? Yeah, but a lot of people think shit, but they don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
But you will say shit that I think that I'm like, I don't want to say this out loud.
But no comic is really making a fucking statement.
No, they're just having
except
fun.
For David Chappelle.
And then he's that
motherfucker makes some fucking statements.
He's got his niche, man. Yeah, he'll make you think about some shit.
But every other comic, dude, like we're just trying to make you laugh. We're just talking shit.
Right.
That's it. We don't.
And I love the styles, man. The range of comics. So you got like Dave Chappelle, who's totally different.
Bill Burr, dude.
You know, Bill Burr's a fucking gangster of comedy. Beast. He's one of my favorite. I mean, of course, you know, Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor. You know,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think Bill Burr is the greatest comic alive, next to David Chappelle. But I think he's even above David.
So
Chappelle.
your favorite, obviously, your all-time GOAT. You know,
my all-time GOAT is Chris Rock.
But man, like Bill Burr, man, he's real with that shit, man. And I've seen him live, man. He's fucking hilarious.
You know what I like about Bill Burr is that he don't give a fuck. Like you can't cancel him.
He does not give a fuck, man.
You can't cancel him.
He says whatever the fuck. He does not. You
can't fucking cancel him because
dude, he does a podcast where it's just him talking shit, just saying shit that's in his brain, and it's super popular
by himself.
He's not even talking
for an hour.
Talking to himself, bro.
Yeah, he's insane.
He's a fucking G, man.
Dude, if he didn't have a podcast, he would shoot himself in the brain. Dude, the dude is fucking insane, dude.
He's a fucking
Bill Burr. All right, my top 5.
All
right. Bill Burr,
Chris Rock,
David Chappelle. Okay, Chris Rock is
okay.
Chris Rock is God.
He's above the fucking top.
Nah, he's God.
So Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr,
David Chappelle, Bill Burr. Well, I would say Bill Burr, David Chappelle,
Martin Lawrence. No,
that's old.
Oh.
I mean, Martin Lawrence is a god too. You know what I'm saying?
They're on the Mount Rushmore of comedy.
Yeah, those are gods.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying right now. Right now, what's happening right now? So I would say Bill Burr, David Chappelle. I don't care what anyone says. Joe Rogan is a motherfucker. Tony Hinchcliffe, forget about it. I don't think anybody I don't think anybody can go against fucking Tony Hinchcliffe, dude.
Damn.
I don't think anybody. I don't even think Bill Burr could go against
Holy
Tony
shit, bro.
The dude is a murderer.
You just put me on to him. I'm going to listen to him.
Dude, he is insanely committed to comedy, and he's a fucking killer, and he's ruthless.
Right. He's like
what Mike Tyson was in his prime.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Tony Hinchcliffe is like, he'll slice your throat open and laugh while he does it. You know, the dude's a fucking killer. And then I would have to say my fifth. Man, that's hard. Oh, my fifth. Tom Segura.
Tom Segura?
My fifth, Tom Segura, yeah. But Tony Hinchcliffe, dude, I'm telling you right now, dude. Like, I label the greats that are established, but Tony Hinchcliffe, dude, I'm telling you, dude, if you ever see him on stage, man, forget it, dude. I went and saw him at the Addison, and I got to kick it with him afterwards.
Nice.
Right? And the dude just fucking slaughters the crowd. The crowd, they don't even know how to breathe anymore. That's how funny he is. They can't even breathe.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's insane, dude, how funny that motherfucker is, dude. And I got to do Kill Tony. I was on Kill Tony, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, and he gave me grace, man.
Yeah.
He gave me grace because I fucked up because I was running, I was out of pace and stuff, but then he gave me grace, and then the interview went well. Shit, man. He's a really cool dude, man. Off the stage, he's a cool dude. He's not a dick at all. You would think he is, but he's not. He's a very generous
I know,
person.
like, Cat Williams is, you know, I like some of his shit that he's done. You know, I haven't really heard too much about him lately, but he was on fire for a little bit. That motherfucker was funny.
Well, Cat Williams was like the top comedian before Chappelle came back.
Right.
I mean, Cat Williams is a funny motherfucker. I mean, forget it. Did you see his new special?
No. I need to watch that.
He's still that funny.
Yeah.
Dude, Cat Williams has you rolling on the floor.
Damn, bro. I have to watch that shit.
He's so fucking hilarious, dude.
Dude, he's one of my favorites. One of my favorites, man. Yeah. So do you have anything coming up soon? Like, what are you working on now?
Well, I just have a lot of dates.
So we'll put your dates and stuff and your contact. Anybody wants to get in contact with George, we'll have it in the description.
George Red Speaks. Just find me. It's everything online is the same thing.
George Red Speaks.
George Red Speaks. That's GEORGE Red with 2 D's like big titties. Speaks. That's it.
So you're a titty man. You're not an ass man. You're a titty man.
I'm an ass man.
You're an ass man?
Yeah.
But if you had to choose, because some guys have their thing.
I go for titties.
You go for titties, I go for ass, man.
Yeah. Well, to me, if you have big enough titties, it looks like a big ass.
Nah, man. If you got a fucking ass, I don't even want to talk to her, bro. Don't just keep walking. Man. Don't even fucking say hi to me. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah. But so
titties, ass, all of it, man. If you don't have no titties and ass, I'll still fuck you.
Damn! Bro.
I mean, I'll still hit it.
You're equal opportunity, man.
Dude, I'm just trying to be progressive.
Yes. You're still gonna smash.
Yeah, you know, I want to show love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know?
So you don't discriminate.
Never.
You like all flavors.
All flavors,
all shapes,
all
sizes,
colors,
everything.
Shape, size, everything.
Damn, bro.
Just give it to me.
Your dog, you eat it all.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, he's like, eat it all, man. You get that dog in there, man.
Hell, you fuck.
Oh, man. That's funny, man.
Yeah, man. I was in prison. I had to fuck guys for a long time.
Whoa. How's that?
No, I never fucked guys, dude. I'm just playing, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man. People think that, though. So people think you either pitch it or catch it in there. Or both. Maybe you're a power bottom.
No, actually, that doesn't even happen really in prison unless like if
were you offended that nobody was hitting on you or trying to hook up?
No, well, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. If it does happen, it's a big surprise to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something that happens in secret. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's no rape or nothing like that.
Right.
Like in the movies.
In the movies, yeah. They're always like, yeah.
The main sexual things that happen in prison is between inmates and guards. Yeah.
But it's consensual.
Oh yeah,
it's always consensual, or most of the time it's consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a thing called Priya.
Priya.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it means. I just know that you can't fuck nobody. I was like, they said Priya can't fuck no one. I was like, fuck. That kid was cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm just fucking.
Oh shit! I don't know, man. I'm trying to learn from you. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, I'm a sponge, man. I'm green.
He was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, what? Like, I'm trying to learn some shit. He's talking about Priya, fucking.
No, yeah, Priya. It's got Priya. So that, yeah.
So what does that mean? So you go in and they like, this is Priya. That means nobody's fucking.
Nobody
They tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that they put some shit in your drinks to make you not be aroused and shit. Is that true?
Yeah, it's a sugar.
It's true.
The juice. It's supposed to like
lower your testosterone or something.
It's supposed to like castrate you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, little by little. I never drank it. The Kool-Aid. Yeah, there's a Kool-Aid they give you.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I never drank it.
But you did. You don't think they put in anything else like chocolate milk or water?
I never drank none of that shit. The only thing I drank in prison was just water.
Yeah.
And then I would buy my electrolytes and shit like that. You know, and I made my own drinks. I bought my my powdered milk, and I would just drink that after
that's a
workout.
real thing, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they're supposed to like castrate you, and then like I guess so. Women, when you have guys that come out and they can't get hard, it isn't you. It's probably like they've been drinking the Kool-Aid.
Fuck, man! Don't drink the Kool-Aid in prison, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Dang, man! That's what I'm telling you, bro. You're so informative. You know what I mean? Like you drop knowledge, bro. Like you have a knowledge. You're younger than me, but you lived already like so many lives. You've been through a lot, bro.
I wish I didn't.
You've been through a fucking lot. Like I learned so much from you. I'm like, what the fuck is this fool talking about? He's been through so much shit. I'm like, my mind's blown. That's why I'm so excited to have you on the podcast. I'm like, this motherfucker is a wealth of knowledge, but on different subjects that we normally don't talk about. They might be a little bit taboo, and you don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you don't, maybe you don't have the fuck you, the fuck you money, but you have the fuck you attitude. Oh, the I don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah,
that's just who you are. That's why I said you're one of the realest comics out there, because you don't. Some people they're like, oh, I can't wait till I got fuck you money. I don't give a fuck money, and you're like, I ain't waiting. You're like, I just don't give a fuck. Period. And I
think you can't take nothing from me because I don't got nothing to take.
Yeah, I got nothing to lose, right?
That's what I like about Bill Burr. Like Bill Burr, they would say, you see all these things, and what happens if they cancel you? He's just like, cancel me for what? He's like, I don't care.
Yeah. He's like, talking shit at Walmart or Kroger or fucking McDonald's.
I just want to do stand up. If you want to put me in your Star Wars movie, put me in your Star Wars movie. He goes, you don't want to put me in it? I don't give a fuck. Because I want to say what the fuck I want to say.
That's dope, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's like big dick energy that these girls are talking about. I hear them talking about it. I went to an open mic not too long ago.
You got that big dick energy. And
BDE. I didn't even know what that was.
And then they see your dick and they're like, oh, it's not so big.
But it's just the energy. It's the vibe. It doesn't have to be a real physical one, It's just the energy. He's got that vibe, man. He don't give a fuck. They say Pete Davidson has the same thing. That's why he'd be smashing everybody's fucking girlfriend or wife.
I think Pete Davidson has a big dick.
He's got the energy and the actual fucking.
He has a big dick.
Yeah.
He has a big dick.
Yeah.
I think I would whack him off. Hey, it's Pete Davidson.
All right, so your top 5 comments you'd whack off. Go, Pete Davidson.
Me.
Okay, how about this? You got to fuck one, marry one, kill one. Go.
Fuck one, kill one, marry him.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So you fuck one. Fuck Pete Davidson.
Definitely fucking Hillary Clinton.
She's not even a comedian. I was talking about comedians.
Oh, comedians. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this motherfucker's coming out with this fucking. Oh, man.
All right, so I'm definitely fucking Sarah Silverman? Sarah Silverman.
Damn, bro. Yeah, with that voice.
Yeah. But she's also hot.
Yeah, bro. With that, that'd probably make you fucking blow.
And then you say, what's the next one? Kill one?
Yeah. So you fucks up, kill one and then marry one.
All right.
And it doesn't have to be all women. It could be dudes too.
Yeah, I'm killing Pete Davidson because he has a big cock.
Get rid of the competition.
Hell yeah.
Get rid of the competition.
And then marry one?
Yeah.
Definitely. gonna marry Eddie Murphy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because I'll be good for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you take half his money when you divorce him too. That motherfucker's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
What would you do with fucking 250 mil? You know what I'm saying?
I'd get it Pete Davidson cock.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope. All right, now you said Hillary Clinton. So let's switch to anybody. So we went from comics again. Now anybody. Hillary Clinton is. You said fuck Hillary Clinton.
Oh hell yeah.
Would you? Yeah. Now like previous Hillary or Hillary today?
All of them.
All of them. Like Hillary today, right now, just fucking breaking her back out. What is she, 60, 70,
I don't
80?
give a fuck. I'll fuck the shit out of fucking Hillary Clinton.
Have you always had a crush on her?
No.
No?
You said it and you asked and I said.
That's just the person that popped in your head. You're like, I want to tear that ass up.
I'm sticking with my guns, bro.
Yeah, beat it up. Okay, so you fuck Hillary Clinton, and then who are you killing? And then who are you marrying?
Okay. I'm killing Bill Clinton.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Just because you fucked his bitch?
Because I fucked his bitch. I don't want him to kill me because he used to be president. He has a lot of connections.
Bro, you fucking his wife. So would you fuck her before you killed him so he know you fucked her? Or are you going to kill him first and then fuck her? So
I fuck her so he knows and then I kill him.
Damn. He has to die knowing that you smashed his girl.
His wife, yeah.
His wife, bro.
In front of him, yeah.
Oh, shit. You can do it in front of him?
Yeah.
Or you send him the tape, or you send him the fucking, the link.
I don't know.
Email. You're like, he opens up his email and it's just like you and her just going at it.
No, I would do it on Cinco de Mayo at their house.
Damn. And what does he do? Like you sit in front of him, like he just like walks in and then you guys are just going at it and he's got to make a decision. Oh, fuck. So you're going to have the gun by the bed.
Because I'm waiting.
You're just waiting. You're just smashing. Are you hitting a doggy style at this point or missionary or?
I think it's more like a throat fuck.
You're just skull fucking her.
Yeah, skull fucking. Yeah.
And then you just fucking.
She threw up. She just threw up on my dick.
Dang. And then you hear the door open.
And I'm like, wow.
Boom. Just one shot, one kill.
I didn't even know it was him, but okay.
It could have been a Secret Service man or something. But this motherfucker, but he opened the door. He didn't clear the room, so now somebody's getting fired.
Wow.
And he's in the head?
Wherever.
In the chest? So you smash and then you keep going? You just don't. You just like.
I just keep going.
You just keep going. You just
and then I go skull fuck him.
Whoa!
He's dead. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! It just got so dark, bro. I just saw Jeffrey Dahmer, man. I didn't see all of it. I missed a bunch of episodes, but I've been watching. But that shit's dark. But this is dark too.
You can pull his head back. And be like, all right, it's still wet and warm.
And what is Hillary doing while you're smashing?
Watch it.
Just watch it. And this whole time, you haven't even,
finger yourself.
Yeah. This whole time, you still haven't blown your load. You're just you're like a porn star, bro. You're like, I blow when I'm ready.
That's what I do.
You control that shit. You're like, I'm done when I'm done.
How I do it.
Yeah. Dang, bro. How did you get that control over it not to just blow so quick off of Hillary? Because most guys, if they sleep with their fantasy, they're going to blow in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, nah. You're like, you threw up and I still haven't even lost my fucking erection.
Yeah, I've been in prison. I've seen this before.
Yeah, you're like, I see, puke doesn't bother me, girl. Keep going. Wipe your mouth and keep, wow.
So who do I marry?
Yeah.
Osama bin Laden.
Whoa. From the dead or?
Yeah, from the dead.
Wow.
I bring him back to life. And this time, we don't do the Twin Towers. This time, we hit Tarrant County Courthouse.
Why?
Because that's where they put me in prison.
Oh, that's where they found you
guilty.
were you really guilty, or was it a bullshit trumped up charge?
No, I was guilty.
Yeah.
No, I admit it.
Because you know, a lot of people in prison, they're like, I didn't do nothing.
But check this out. This is one thing y'all don't know and you didn't know.
I don't know.
For the last year, I've been fighting a case that I was not guilty of.
Wow.
Now, I've always admitted to everything I was guilty of. But last year, they tried to put me in prison for 20 years, dude. I've been fighting this for a year.
Wow.
So but I haven't told no one because I've been, you know.
But what was the case? Can you say or no?
No, I don't want to say.
You don't want to say.
So anyway.
More Illuminati shit. God damn, bro.
So the thing is, anyway, I beat it, and I just got my letter 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
I went to court.
Did you get a lawyer?
Of course, I got a lawyer. So anyway, so I went to court and I made fucking plans. I had my mom, my dad, my sister. I put my accounts to the side. I gave everyone access to everything, right? I was like, I'm going to prison for 20 years.
Whoa, because you believe that they were going to convict you.
No, I thought I was going to, that, and I was going to jail that day.
Wow.
Because they called me the day before. They're like, you have to come to court tomorrow. I was like, that don't happen. They usually give you like a month in advance. I was like, oh, I'm going to prison.
Wow.
So I go and I'm so scared, dude. So
because you get that PTSD, bro.
Dude, so fucking scared. I walk into the court.
Were you shaking at all?
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
Right? And I just did like 10 shots.
10 shots of what? Whiskey?
Of everything.
Bro, you showed up to court wasted, bro.
Well, fuck it. I'm about to go to prison.
Fuck.
So I'm like, fuck these niggas, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I go in and shit, right? And then my lawyer comes up to me and he goes, he gives me a paper. I was like, oh, I gotta sign this. He's like, no. You don't have to sign nothing. He goes, look at the paper. And I looked at it. It says, dismissed. Innocent.
So what do you think at that moment?
I beat the fucking government, dog.
Not guilty. That's how we stay filthy. God dang, fucking shout out Notorious B.I.G., man.
Dude, I was
innocent.
No, I was innocent.
Yeah,
right?
But you didn't know. You don't trust the system is the problem. Exactly. You don't believe in the system. You don't believe that they even give a fuck about justice.
Yeah, dude. Like right now, I'm supposed to be in prison.
Wow, dude, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah, but once you get in, they fuck with you forever.
Yeah, to get out of this, people don't realize once you're in the system, it's damn near impossible to get out. It's designed that way because it's a moneymaker.
Yeah,
it's a moneymaker for the prison workers, the prison guards.
Dude, I paid $10,000 in the past fucking year.
Wow.
Check this out. All right, check this out. Smart Start ignition that had their shit in my fucking car and my truck. Check this out, dude. So I give them a call. I have a signed document from the judge that says to remove their device out of my car.
Whoa. Why?
Signed. Because I'm innocent, so I don't need to have the blower device in there.
Oh, shit.
Right? So then I call them, I let them know, and they're like, what's it going to cost you $1,000? Take it out.
To take that fucking blowing thing out?
Yeah.
Can't you just take it to any mechanic shop?
Hold on. So I tell them, and they're just like, well, it's going to cost you $1,000. I was like, $1,000? I'm innocent of this thing. I have a signed document from the judge that says that you need to remove the thing out of my fucking thing, right? So that way I can just do my thing, right? And they said, no, you got to pay $1,000. And then they make this thing. They say, you know what? Give us $500. We'll do it.
What? They're negotiating with your ass.
I said, you're going to extortion my ass?
Damn.
That's extortion, bro.
Yeah.
The judge already said to remove the shit out of my thing. Right? So yesterday, I called my friend. He's an electrician. I was just like, let's take it off. And took it off.
That's dope.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
That's great, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Just fucking with you. So what'd you do with the device? Did you keep it as a memento? You trash it?
Well, no, I have it. I'm thinking about taking it back. But then again, I'm thinking about they try to fuck me over. Maybe I frame it.
Yeah? Put it in a little, like a shadow box.
Like a gel over it.
Oh, that's smart, man. Make a coffee table out of it.
Yeah, I'll be like, remember that time?
Yeah. That time they tried to screw me over. Yeah. Pull that motherfucker out. So they had you blowing in that thing.
Yeah.
Dang, man. And so if you blowing it and it doesn't work, your car just won't start?
Yeah.
It just won't start.
Yeah, well, it doesn't start until you blow into it.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah.
What if you get somebody else to blow in it? Will it start?
You have a camera, but yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's a camera? God dang, man. They fucking thought of this shit.
Yeah.
Dang.
Not so smart though. Like actually we went into it. We saw it's very simple. Look, guys, if you are doing things and they put you on this thing, it's not that complicated. It looks complicated. It ain't that complicated. It's 2 wires. It's just 2 wires.
Oh shit.
They split your wires, your starter wires. and they connect it to their device. All you have to do is snip them, put it together.
Oh, that's simple as fuck. I'm
That's
thinking
it.
you're just gonna fuck up your engine or fuck up your car or something.
So
Wow.
easy, yeah.
You just cut it, put the wires
I remember
together.
my friend, yesterday, he was just like, he's like, dude, this is very simple because,
Mhm.
he's my guy. He's a
How long did it take him? Like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute,
10
minutes?
max. Well, he wanted to make sure he did everything right.
Well, he's an electrician. It would take me fucking 2 weeks, and then my car won't start no more.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna fuck with that shit.
He brought tape out. He had tools.
See, that's why you take it to fucking somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then they'll put it back together, and your shit looks nice.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, good. That's dope, man. So you fucking out here winning, man. Just, winning. The fucking devil's trying to come after you. The fucking haters, the fucking courts, and you still beat those motherfuckers.
Yeah, no more though. No more.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I've been tested enough, Lord.
I'm done.
I don't need any more tests.
Yeah.
I'm go test somebody else.
Yeah, I'm done.
Go test somebody else. And I tell God all the time, man. I'm like, God, don't give me any of these tests, man. Unless you want to see somebody fail and fail badly.
Well, you've been doing so good with your your gym and everything, right?
Yeah, gym's going well. Things are going good. I mean, I'm having to start over in a sense just because I got out of a fucking divorce and stuff, and so I'm having to like rebuild. Yeah, because divorces are expensive, man. They're very expensive, and I tell people this all the time. If you can make your marriage work, make it work. Because the longer you're married, especially if you've been married over 10 years, and your spouse never worked, man, it's like taking a grenade and just fucking throwing it in your life, and you see what there's gonna be fucking casualties. You're gonna lose shit and stuff. And so I was able to keep my businesses afloat, and I have a strong support system, with a lot of my students, my coaches, and friends and family that just that are there. Like sometimes I think too much we talk about the fucking people that fucked us over and the haters and the backstabbers, and we don't talk enough about or give credit enough about the people that were there, like your mom. You know what I mean? She deserves all the credit in the world. And then I've got I've got coaches, I've got customers, clients, friends, family that have been with me from day one, man, and never left my side, and and fuck the haters, And I love you guys. Thank you guys for backing me up. Thank George's mom, Mrs. George, Mrs. George for having his back, man. Because like he said, without it, he might have not made it out. You might have not made it out, bro. And without the people that had my back, I wouldn't have my businesses. I wouldn't have my gym.
Yeah.
And I'm rebuilding, but guess what, man? I've been down before. I've been homeless, and that's okay. I'd rather be homeless than be in fucking jail. I know that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I'd rather be homeless than be in prison.
Yeah.
I'll be a smiling homeless motherfucker, man. Fucking rich people pretend to be homeless all the time. They would go camping and shit. Poor people, we don't do that shit. I don't go fucking camp. Why am I going to pretend to be homeless, motherfucker? I've been homeless for real. Rich people be like, they bring the kids and shit, go out to the woods like, oh, we're homeless. I'm like, why? That's how great your life is? That you're going to pretend to be homeless? That tells me homeless ain't that bad, bro. These motherfuckers are doing it for fun. They have so much money. They can do whatever the fuck in the world they want to do, and they choose to pretend to be homeless.
That's so funny. So rich people pretend to be homeless. They go camping and shit.
Right? We don't do that shit. Bro, when's the last time you went camping, bro? I don't fuck with that shit, bro. I'm like, nah, why would I want that?
Last time I went camping, I was homeless.
That's what I'm saying. The last time I went camping, I was really fucking homeless. I ain't trying to do that shit. People invite me all the time. Hey, coach, we're going camping. We're going sleep outside, on the ground, in the cold, in the dirt, or in the heat, with the mosquitoes. Fuck that, man. I got a fucking bed. I got AC. I got heat. I can call, one of my homegirls over. You know what I mean? And have a great time. I'm not going to be out here pretending to be homeless with a bunch of sticky dudes. That does not sound fun to me, man. You know how much money you gotta have before that shit sounds fun to you? Like, god damn, I don't think I'll ever make that much money, bro. Yeah, I'll never make that amount of money. If I go camping, it's gonna be glamping. It's gonna be in a fucking RV or a cabin. You know what I'm saying? With fucking Wi-Fi.
So, hey, do you want to go camping next week?
Fuck no. I'll go glamping. If anybody wants to invite me glamping in a fucking badass fucking tour bus or a badass RV, I'll do that.
Air conditioning,
you know, a nice
flat screen TV,
you know, a nice girl in
gas
my arm,
stove,
you know, the gas stove, fucking gas, that's gangster, bro. Fucking propane stove, you know what I mean? Like a shower, a toilet. You know, I'm gonna be fucking with bears or. I'm not gonna be fucking with no bears, man. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, I don't want to do that bullshit, bro. But yeah, so I met you my first time doing open mic, man, and you were so generous, man, and you're a real motherfucker, man. Like I was so fucking nervous. Our buddy James Gerritsen from Tiger King is the one that convinced me to come out and invited me out. And he was
James?
I know James, man. I interviewed him on I think episode
last week, right?
Yeah, episode number 5.
He hit me up. He was like, "Hey, you know Dennis?" I was like, "How do y'all know each other, man? What's going on, man?"
Oh, how do we know each other? So James, okay, let me tell the story how I met James, man.
All right.
So James, one of my small businesses is credit card merchant services, credit card processing. So if you're a small business owner in the United States or U.S. Virgin Islands or Canada or whatever, I can get you set up to accept credit cards for your business, right? So most people think they don't understand. They think they'll just call MasterCard and Visa and do it. MasterCard and Visa does
this shit. Live?
It's live. It's recording.
But is it live?
No, it's not live. You got to pause it? You need to take a piss or something?
No.
So anyways, James was opening a restaurant called The Cage in Fort Worth. Mm-hmm. And his concept was it was going to be a restaurant just like Twin Peaks or Hooters or Host Locals, but he's going to have his own spin on it, his own take. It's called The Cage. So he's got an MMA cage in there. He's got MMA memorabilia. He's got fighters that come out, and then he hired a bunch of strippers to be waitresses and to put on the fucking Hulk gloves. Mm-hmm. The kid Hulk gloves
and fight each other
and the girls. He put the girls in the cage, and they got
the bop. It's all about drama.
They got the bop gloves, and so the girls are hitting each other. Guys are customers. It's a family restaurant. Keep in mind, it's a family restaurant, and the girls are wearing thongs with white t-shirts.
It's a
with
family.
Oil, and then the dudes, the dudes will throw the money into the strippers, and the strippers, they're competitive. They're fucking going at it, hitting each other with the Hulk gloves.
It's a family.
Bro, he's like, when are you gonna bring your family here? He kept inviting me to bring my wife and my kids to this fucking circus, bro. And I'm like, this motherfucker is crazy. This is before Tiger King. This is like maybe 10 years ago or more.
He said it's a family.
Dude, he goes, it's a family restaurant. So
it's a family restaurant. We have girls in thongs. Strippers in thongs with fucking gloves on.
The Hulk gloves.
Hulk gloves. Feet like killing each other, and we're throwing ones on them.
And the women have baby oil, so that way you can see through. They don't wear a bra. They have see-through white t-shirts. Baby oil.
James, what were you thinking?
And they're slipping and sliding, bro. He was thinking he was gonna be bigger than Hooters.
I'm gonna call James.
He thought he was gonna be bigger than Hooters. He thought he was gonna be bigger than right here. He thought he was gonna be bigger than whoever, man. And bro, it didn't work out, man.
Of course it didn't work out. How would it work out? Of course it didn't work out. Of course it didn't work out, bro. Of course it didn't work out.
What could go wrong? I don't even
everything.
Yeah, but I'm like, bro, you're hiring strippers as waitresses. Do they even know how to waitress? I know they're hard workers and they know how to dance, but you got them in here boxing in the cage. You got them stripping, bro. Like, I'm not stripping. You got them boxing in the cage and waiting tables. And you got families. We're trying to eat chicken nuggets and shit and burgers. Yeah. And you got this fucking chick. Doing lap dances, bro.
With oil on it.
Can you imagine taking your wife and kids there, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Is it olive oil?
Bro, man.
I'm trying to call him right now. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Tiger King.
Yeah. See if he answers.
You know, hey, you don't.
He's a businessman. He's always got some shit in his head. Like,
well, we used to do shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a club together.
Message for 81.
So he called me when he shut it down. He called me up and he was like, do you want this cage? So we went out there with some fucking
Do you want this cage?
Yeah, and we cut the cage down, and it's in my Roanoke location, my Roanoke gym. That's the cage wall that we use in my gym. It's still in there. We got it from we got it from James Gerritsen, a Tiger King. But I remember meeting him, bro. And usually when I sit down with the client to set up their credit card services, it takes about an hour. Dude, I was there for like 5 hours, bro. These motherfuckers are wild, man. And some of the people that he knows through the fucking Tiger King community, and these motherfuckers were crazy as fuck. And this is maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, man, these motherfuckers are so wild and so crazy.
Because they're rich motherfuckers.
I'm like, somebody needs to record these fools because they're just hilarious and they're entertaining. They're just being themselves. And I'm like, these guys, I felt like I was on the front seat of the Jerry Springer show, just trying to do a fucking application to accept credit cards, bro.
I went to a party with these guys, man, and I was just like, what the fuck? This dude had lemurs in his backyard. Lemurs just running around like little, just like little people.
Did you interact with the lemurs, or you just kind of?
I was scared.
Yeah, I was scared. I've seen fucking little monkeys just bite people's face off, bro.
Yeah, dude. I was over there. I was trying to eat some fucking nuts, and the one lemur came up and just took my nuts from me.
Just jacked your ass, bro.
I was just like, all right, I don't want no smoke, dog. I don't want no smoke, dog.
Just fucking blast him, bro.
No, I didn't want no smoke because he had a lot of lemurs around. I was like, I'm not part of the crew.
Were they posting up like, what's up? What you gonna do? He just snatch your nuts.
What's up, dog? I was like, nah, you got it. You got it here.
Yeah.
I even put out some money and I gave it to him. I was like, here you go.
Damn, bro. So them motherfuckers party, huh?
Yeah, dude.
James is wild, man.
Well, James, I met James 15 years ago, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He used to own a club called the Corner Bar over there in Burleson.
Mm-hmm.
And we did some big shows, man. We did some big shows, with different people and some big names. And we brought the Hano over there, and that's how I met him. And when I got out of prison, Tiger King was a big thing in March. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? I pressed play and on Netflix, and then his face was there, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I called him. He was like, yeah, man, Netflix. And
did you watch the whole series?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
it was fucking that first. What is it? Season 1 was legit, bro. I mean, I haven't seen.
it was real,
Yeah.
But James was telling me everything behind the scenes and shit, and I was like, oh shit, because I'm talking to him while I'm watching it, and I'm like, how do I get out of prison and my friend is on Netflix?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm talking to him while I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? And he was just giving me the lowdown on it, and then
Dang.
Everything else is history, man.
But so so I show up, James isn't even there at the open mic. And then I meet you, and then I'm fucking nervous as fuck. And then but you were so welcoming, because if you weren't so welcoming, I would have just left. I was getting ready to leave because I'm like, the guy that invited me here is not even here.
Well, you were there with Steve too.
Yeah, I was there with, well, at first I showed up without Steve that day. That first time he wasn't there. I think Steve came with me maybe the second or the third time, but the first time I went to Will Call Bar where we did the open mic, it was me, and then I had a few friends with me.
You always brought friends.
Yeah,
you always brought friends.
I always bring people, man, wherever.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't bring nobody. They'll go do it because they're nervous and they don't want nobody to see it.
Yeah. And
I'm like, fuck it, I'll bring my friends, man. Let them laugh at me. Who gives a fuck? Like you said, I mean, I grew up, in a Latino, household. My mom's Mexican, and like you were saying, like they will just fucking
roast
you for fun. They're like, oh, here comes Juan, here comes Orejon, here comes Cabezon, here comes fucking whatever. And if you wet the bed one time, you're known as P-boy for the rest of your life. Remember you were like, I was fucking 2 years old, man. And I wet the bed, and they'll tell your fucking fiance, hey, there's P-boy. Why do you call him P-boy? Because he pisses the bed all the time. And she's like, the fuck it. That happened once when I was 2. But that's how Latino families, a lot of them are like that. We roast each other, make each other tough. Like, oh, why are you gonna cry? Why are you crying? You better not cry, You call me P-boy, or whatever, man. Like, so it's like that. It is what it is, man. My mom still says like off the wall shit. I bring my friends or whoever around, and they're like, man, your mom's a trip, and she's just herself, and she'll just say some crazy shit, and she's real. So if you're fat, she might point out that you're fat. If you're ugly, she might point out that you're ugly, but she doesn't mean any harm about it. And that's the thing is, like,
you're the one that's fat or ugly, She's just letting you know.
Just in case you didn't know.
Just in case you didn't know.
In case you don't own a mirror,
It's not her fat. It's not her fault that you're fat and ugly.
Yeah.
She's just letting you know.
You're the one who walked into her line of sight.
Yeah. Hey, fail. Come
Yeah.
here.
she'd be like, which friend are you talking about?
Hey, Panzon.
Yeah.
Why you got me Panzon? I don't know. Mira, everyone knows your Panzon. Look at you. Go,
Yeah.
look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Your Panzon.
Yeah.
Así estaba. Forget about it.
So you know, I bring my friends because, you know, like in our sometimes in our culture, and it's the same thing with sports, right? Even in jiu-jitsu, even in MMA, even in wrestling, boxing, if you're not getting made fun of in the locker room or by your family, that means they might not like you. If they're teasing you, that means that they like you.
Well, yeah, of course,
You know
you're
what I
being
mean?
recognized. Yeah.
But people nowadays, oh, you can't say that. Oh, that hurt my feelings. And it's like, nah, bro, we're joking, man. It's not serious.
Dude, I want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't want to hurt no one's feelings, but if your feelings are getting hurt and you're like, you're hurting my feelings, you're the person I want to hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everyone else would have just took it.
Right.
Like I took it.
Right.
But you're being a bitch, so then I'm gonna double up on it. Not only are you fat, you're ugly too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep going until you're out of my life. Get out of my life.
Get out of my line of sight.
Why are you here?
Get out. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you.
Yeah. Don't say this. Don't say, you're fat, you're ugly, and retarded. Oh, don't say retarded. Well, you're also a faggot.
Damn.
Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? If you can't take shit, why are you still here?
Bro, my mom.
Do not complain.
And I've told this joke before. My mom even asked me, dead serious one time, Mijo, are you gay? And I'm like, bro, she straight up asked me, serious as a heart attack, bro.
Now you see why he posts all the fucking pictures, all these different bitches. Just to show his mom he's not gay.
Man, bro. She asked me, and I go, Mom, why would you ask me that? She goes, well, Mijo. She goes, you don't have a job, you're not married, and you have no kids. And my response was, Mom, I'm 15. I'm 15. But she was dead serious, man. She goes, Mijo, when I was 15, I already had you. I was pregnant with your brother. I was married with your dad. You know, we had our own place. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you over here living with your uncle. You don't got no wife. You don't got no kids. Like, you know, you can tell me, Mijo, are you gay? It's okay. Like, she goes, I'm always going to love you no matter what. And I'm just like, fuck, man. I was like, Mom, I'm going to hang up the phone now. Man.
That's
like,
so funny.
And when I hung up the phone, I don't even know if she believed me. You know what I'm saying? I never brought a girl home before. I didn't bring a girl home. The first girl that I brought home was the girl I ended up marrying. And I brought her home and she was already pregnant when I brought her. You know how Latinos do it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So my dad's black, my mom's Mexican, but my mom raised this, you know, as a single mom. And I'm the oldest, and you know, of 7. And so she's a hardworking Latina, you know, but she asked me that and I couldn't believe she was asking me that. I'm like 15 years old. And then I'm thinking like later on, I'm like, am I fucking gay? Like, what the fuck is she asking me this? You know, is there something that she doesn't know? You know what I mean? I mean, is there something that she knows that I don't? You know, am I giving off gay vibes? You know, but she was like, no, it's because you're not married and you don't have a job and you still living with your uncle and you don't have any kids. I'm like, I'm 15, man. I don't know what the fuck. So shortly after that,
can I live a life, please?
Shortly after that, I moved up here, bro. I left Corpus Christi, and that's how I ended up here.
Oh, you're from Corpus?
I'm from Corpus.
No,
I was born in Corpus.
I love Corpus. Man.
Yeah, I love Corpus too.
I opened 3 dental offices out there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's
La Costa
dope, man.
Dental, yeah.
What's that?
La Costa Dental.
La Costa Dental. Shout out La Costa Dental. Are they still out there? La Costa Dental?
Yeah. Please send your checks to George Red at gmail.com.
There you go. That's it. That really your email?
Yeah.
You're gonna get spammed now.
Yeah.
Or you might get some gigs or get some work from some consultation. You're making me want to open a dental office, man.
Man, dude. Shit, I did that for 18 years, man. I was doing entertainment. It was crazy.
The marketing side of it. You were on the marketing side.
Yeah, I was the marketing director.
Marketing director. Wow. And operations too, or just marketing?
No, I did operations. I had about 36 bands. I had over 100 employees.
So did you learn a lot about teeth
business?
And
well, I'm the one that built it. Yeah,
wow.
I'm the one that built it. Yeah.
Because so could you extract a tooth or no? No.
Oh no, I know nothing.
Not on the medical side. You just all the business.
I just know how to make you money.
That's smart.
I can make you money. I have nothing to do with teeth.
Yeah.
You know, ask me something about teeth. I'm like, You know,
I mean, that's what I tell people. You can make a lot, of money, and it might take a little bit longer, but because it the money you make, if you do it legally, then you can have a retirement plan. You can.
I did good, man. But like when I was young, I was stupid, dude. I had no one that like looked after me, so I was making about $20,000 a month, dude.
Damn.
And I was giving it all to strippers.
Dang.
I was just like that. I was just throwing bricks at them. I didn't throw wrong. I wanted to hurt them. Just threw bricks at them. Pow.
Just bricks of money.
Yeah. They're like, ow. Oh, it's $100. You know what I'm saying? In ones.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got $100 in ones.
So is that how you met James? Is it through the strip clubs? I know he's managed a bunch. He's owned a bunch of strip clubs. He's been consultant for strip clubs.
I met him through Lorenzo. People know him as what's his fucking street name? God damn it. I can't think of it, but he's real big. He does a lot of things with like hip hop and shit with like all the top artists.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
So you met him through the entertainment industry, the entertainment side.
Yeah. I met him through Lorenzo, and then we became good friends, and we became partners in some shows that we did together. Brought some big acts. It was pretty cool.
That's dope, man. Well, we just did fucking 2 hours and 30 minutes, bro. It's my longest podcast yet.
For real?
So, yeah, longest one. 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're catching up to fucking Joe Rogan time. I know he does like 3 hours, or sometimes he does an hour or 4 hours, but we're getting there, man. It's like you said, it's like a set, you know.
One thing I remember listening to Joe Rogan when he was talking about, he was like, people, they watch the news, right? And they only get 4 to 5 minutes of time. So like, how do you get to know somebody in 4 to 5 minutes?
You can't.
Yeah. It takes time, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes time to get to like ask those questions, just chill and kick it, you know?
Well, check out George. Check out his comedy shows. He's all over DFW. You'll see me there at his shows, and he's gonna come start working out, train some jiu-jitsu. We're gonna hold him. We're gonna be his accountability partners to hold him accountable. Every time you see him at a show, be like, "How's the jiu-jitsu classes going?" Make sure he's going, man. Because I got a lot of friends that are like, "Oh, I'm gonna go train. I'm gonna go train. I'm gonna go train." The motherfuckers never come train, man.
I'll come train if you let me.
I just said yes. You guys heard it. He's coming to train. You're coming. Yes.
All right, I'll be there tomorrow.
He's gonna come tomorrow. He's gonna fucking choke some people out. And then you guys be careful, because this motherfucker, he's going to learn some self-defense. He's going to learn some boxing, some MMA, some jiu-jitsu. You start getting crazy. Will Smith, you slap this motherfucker, he will choke you the fuck out and put you to sleep in front of everybody. Yeah. Because I'm going to teach him personally.
Yeah. So and that's before the training. That's before the training. I just pull out the fucking gun, just like, pow, he's on his way.
All right, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming on the podcast, man. Love you, bro.
I love you too,
all right, man. You guys take it easy. Oos. Bah.